I haven't played any of the new Final Fantasies yet. I still want to, but my understanding is it's like, hey, instead of one game, how about 3 games? And they're all fully the length of the original game.
4
and we're going to
games.
change the story. Oh, there's 4 games?
Yeah,
There's 4 games.
Okay.
We were talking about this. So technically, what they did was they made 3 games out of the 3 discs. That they haven't finished the 3rd one yet.
Right.
But then they added this interlude. But the cool thing about it is that it's based on, it's like Yuffie's own chapter, who has like so much side story we never learned. So they did change it a little bit, but I think it's because they're planning to like fill a lot of plot holes from the original. So I'm super excited.
Yeah.
So I just restarted the first remake because I heard that the final might come out in 2027. So I'm like, okay. And
Get
I've
remake
never
done. Get rebirth
100%ed
done. Hopefully by
Yeah.
2027,
Exactly.
you're ready to play the next one.
Exactly.
Yeah. So for some reason and this is maybe bad intel, but I feel like I thought that Aerith doesn't die in this
Spoilers.
remade version.
Oh, they're like changing
I don't
plot.
know, but I would be really surprised if not. It's like iconic.
Okay.
It is, but I think that's like almost the reason why you would. I don't know. I guess like if I was going to reissue in such a sprawling way, the most creative thing to do would be to kill somebody different.
Okay. Yeah.
No one else is important enough.
Well, it's true. She is
It'd have to be-
she is sort of the nature bearer / super hippie of the group.
Yeah, she's the oh my gosh. What do they call them? The ancients.
Oh.
She's like the last of the ancients or whatever.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep y'all posted.
Thanks.
Yeah, dude, I want to know.
Over the next
I probably
year
will
as
pick
you
these
play.
up and play them because. So, fun fact about me, and it's also a nerdy fact about me, which will come.
Yay!
No surprise to Kelly how nerdy I was.
Not at all.
And now you don't have to be surprised either.
Oh, Matt plays D&D too, by the way.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, and
Yes.
Baldur's Gate. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing cross-play Baldur's Gate quite a bit lately.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on. What were you saying? A nerdy fact.
So I beat the original Final Fantasy VII during,
Ooh la la.
I think it was like our senior ditch day. Oh. It was either senior ditch day or it was the afternoon of graduation day where like graduation happened on a Friday. And we were technically supposed to hang around, but several of my friends came back to my mom's house at the time. And then with nothing to do and being one like so square as a teenager, like I didn't drink or do anything fun until I was in my 20s.
I didn't either.
So, well, at least 19. So I was just like, well, we could play this. So
Cute.
I beat Final Fantasy VII while several of my high school senior classmates sat around in my bedroom and watched.
Cute.
was-
Okay, but did you
Very weird.
use Round of the Night table or?
Oh yeah, yep, yeah. That was what I did.
What's this? What's
It's
that?
a summon. So like one of the things that's canon in especially the later like Final Fantasy series are like they call them a couple things, but it's basically like a spirit that you can that's like the big bad uses
Okay.
a ton of mana, kills everything spell.
Okay.
And they've even made some that are like specifically like some games that are very specifically focused on that. But Knights of the Round Table is this summon, like the ultimate summon of the original Final Fantasy VII, and it's post endgame. Like you don't even have to do it. But if you get it, it makes like the final fight a lot easier-ish. I mean, it's still hard because he has like 7 final forms, all Dragon Ball Z style. But
Sure, that makes total sense to me. A
You're
Dragon
like,
Ball Z
this
fan.
works.
Yeah, you totally are up on all the lingo.
Yeah, I understand.
are you fibbing?
No. No.
Kamehameha.
Yeah, that's right. Hadouken.
Okay. I mean, hey, look, you're steering into the skill a little bit, and I like it.
Nate, did you know that Kelly was Chun-Li for Halloween in college?
See, that I like. I don't know that I knew
Did you
that.
know this?
Did we
I'll
talk about
find
that already?
photos to send to you. I don't think so.
All right.
Yeah, my friends all played Street Fighter, and one year we decided to go as this is actually really fun and stupid. We decided to go as Street Fighter characters. And so I was Chun-Li and a friend was Ken and another was the like sergeant.
Guile.
Oh, okay.
Was it
He was
Guile?
Guile, like the all-American guy with the flat top and the tank top?
No. He like he's like in the army. He's got
M.
like
Bison.
a yes.
Oh, okay. M. Bison, yeah.
And then another was like a demon character
Akuma.
who had Akuma. Yes.
Yeah.
And I got just obliterated drunk that night. And here's what I know. Here, it's not what I recall. This is what I have been told, is that my Chun-Li bracelets with the spikes on them, I like kept hugging people and just scraping the shit out of them, even though they were made out of paper, but they were pointy and I had painted them. So they were stiff. So I just scraped the shit out of people. And and then we had a Zangief as well.
Oh, okay.
And I am told that we encountered another group of people also dressed as Street Fighter characters. And there was no overlap. They were totally separate characters. And
The bad ones.
I guess they must have been. And we decided to fight. But because even me and Blackout is like so confrontation averse, I just announced. And so I was just shouting like KO and like finish him. I assume unrelated to any of the action actually happening.
I mean, finish him as Mortal Kombat.
I know it's Mortal Kombat, but
Yatta.
whatever. No, I'll send you photos of my costume. It was fun.
In fairness, like, dressing as Ken's that's a little basic. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to put it out
Yeah.
there.
That was my friend
Ken's
Maddie D.
the
You'll meet
lowest
him.
hanging fruit.
I agree. It's the easiest.
For you is probably the lowest hanging fruit because you can just buy a white gi. It's harder to find a red one.
I'm so sorry. He
fair.
was Ryu. He wasn't Ken.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go.
Yeah.
Iconic, but
Kinda.
easy.
I was going to say that's a good tie back to Final Fantasy VII because Tifa is like one of the main characters' sort of love interest. Like she's, they met when they were kids and then like they meet up later on. And her weapon, because they each have different like styles, is gloves, but she has like
Like
choker
the
type
yeah.
bracelets and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah, she gets like brass knuckles and cool shit. She's punchy.
Oh hell yeah.
She also similar to Laura Croft, who came up earlier when you're talking about the
Splines.
yeah.
Pointy boobs.
Pointy boobs.
Yeah. The so many people's like earliest sort of
Crushes
to a female character was like, well, I mean, those triangles are pretty hot.
We love a triangle. I mean,
Even a rhombus in some cases.
we love a rhombus. That's very. I mean, Madonna leaned into it too. Like that's hot. People
That's true.
love triangle boobies.
That was conical. Yeah.
It was both conical and canonical.
It was. Yeah. I was gonna say that. So good work.
Was it chronological?
You're in my head.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. Nate, I'm coming for you. Since I've had to play I See What You Did There alone, I'm like, we're mind melding.
Yeah. Yeah, we are becoming one over time. That's how this works. Eventually
I'm
there will
excited.
be only Zool.
No, Dana.
Ahoy, listeners! This is Debut Buddies. It's a fortnightly podcast about firsts. My name is Nate, and I'm one of the buddies.
I'm Kelly. I'm an additional buddy.
And we've got a fantastic third buddy hanging out,
Hello.
doing some
There he is.
talking on the mic, getting ready to chat it up with us. And that particular buddy, you might know from small pieces of carpet that say welcome on them. But you also might know him from the back of a children's menu at a Denny's. Or because he has a cat named Haku and a tattoo of soot sprites.
There
I
they
see
are.
it. It's on his arm. You can't see it, listeners, because you're listening. But imagine if they were on your arm, it would be his arm too.
We can upload a photo.
We can do that. We probably won't, but we'll try. Our guest is Matt Mays. Matt, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Hooray!
I'm psyched to have you here. Kelly was telling me about your cat. So let's talk about that briefly before I even introduce what we're going to talk about, because I'm stoked on this. I love cat name origins. Obviously Kelly's cat, great name. Mouse.
Yeah, mouse.
Now we got a cat named Haku.
Yeah. So it's kind of funny because he was my second cat. My first cat is Jolene, which
Aw.
is not at all like attached to the same kind of fantasy
Canon at
world,
all, yeah.
canon. And then I just saw him and I immediately knew, because he reminds me of one of the characters in the movie when they transform into a dragon. And he also used to be like way like less striped and everything, so he was very
he
white.
was very
and it,
white.
like, reminded me.
Okay.
At first, I was thinking Falcor, but he's just not a Falcor.
But
Fair,
Falcor and Haku are giving the same energy. Like,
Yeah.
I see why you would be choosing between the two.
Yeah, lazy. Like, do I really have
Flying,
Adorable. Lots of
wiggly.
Lots of eating? I don't think Falcor eats as much as Haku.
No,
Well, we
not
never
that I
see
recall.
Falcor eat, but we
I
never
don't-
see Falcor go to the bathroom either, so we don't know what's going on there.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't.
He
do
must
we
be
see
an oracle.
Haku eat? We see
They're not
Haku
allowed to.
feed.
I will say there is a direct connection between your first cat and your second cat, which is both are known to have stolen things.
Oh my god, you're right.
Who stole what?
So Jolene stole.
My
heart.
man. Please
My
don't steal
man.
my man.
Please don't steal my man.
Yes.
And Haku stole that little trinket from twin sister.
Yes. Well, I mean, he stole it, but he was just trying to save people.
I
And be a
understand.
sweetie. Does it count as stealing if you're being a sweetie?
Was he being a sweetie? He was just following orders.
I like to think that he had good intentions.
I mean,
Yeah.
he was a
Yeah.
river. Now, have you ever thought about
was a
renaming your
river.
cat the proper river name?
No, too long.
Too long. It was like 3 words.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is. It's
Yeah.
a long name, but I mean, look, if your cat suddenly turns into a boy, that could be cool.
If your cat turns into a boy, oh my god, is that your husband?
Oh, no, remember, he's your, what is it, the what of cups or something?
He's my 2 of cups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh, that's Ichiban.
That's Ichiban.
So I recently got a puppy, and just to tie this in a little bit, another one of my favorite video games is called Yakuza Life of the Dragon.
Sure.
It's a role-playing game.
Great shit.
And the main
Dragon.
character is Ichiban Kasuga. And I played it, and I played the second one, and in the second one, you go to Hawaii, and there's a religious group, and the, like, chosen that get sent to the island where kind of bad stuff is happening are called the Haku. I had no idea.
Whoa!
It was totally random, and I was like, "What?" So now, like,
Haku
it's
and
just-
Ichiban.
yeah, it's crazy.
Aw.
It's meant to be.
But-
Yeah, his puppy is Ichiban,
yeah, he's so cute.
I love
and he's
that.
my 2 of cups.
He's a 5-pound Maltese,
Aw.
adorable.
Adorable.
Loves Kelly more than me.
He's just. I'm novel. I'm just novel. He's with you all day, every day.
They also they know not to like the person who wants them to like them the most. That's just how animals work. Like, and it's not because they're actively trying to avoid it. It's just they go like, yeah, I know what I could get from you. Like, you know, it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they stray. That's just what they do.
Nate, have we ever talked about your pups on the show? I know we've heard one or both of them barking
Yes,
sometimes,
they
but
have
you've got
definitely
Magnolia and
vocalized,
Rocket.
and I've caught it or not even been able to remove all of it from the audio. But yeah, you know, I mean, Rocket is very like affectionate when he wants to be. He's got cat energy. So
Yeah.
he will not want to be petted until he wants to be. And then it'll be like, oh, hey, I'm laying on top of you. Now you have to pet me. And I'm
Cutie.
going to lick you until you force me off of you. And he's
Cutie patootie.
he's fairly
That's
heavy.
what I
He's
do.
Like 35 pounds. So yeah, I mean, it's a good strategy.
It works. It's
Consent.
effective.
Hey,
With consent.
Hey. Is Rocket a Shiba Inu?
He is a
They're both
corgi.
corgs.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. And then our other
Bread
corgi is
loaf.
Magnolia. And she's smaller. She's only like 22 pounds. So I mean she's robust, but she's not a
Yeah.
big boy. and she's very sweet, but she's also the vocal one who yells until she gets what she wants. So like, if I'm trying to play with Rocket, if I hold a toy toward Rocket, Magnolia wants that toy, and then she will yell until it is in her possession, at which point she might not care anymore.
Right, yeah. She just wants the win. It's the love of the game. Now,
Something
which of them...
similar about Magnolia and Haku is that they weigh the same.
Haku's 22 pounds.
He is a big
He's big.
boy.
He's
Maybe
a big boy.
like 2021, but like he's one of
He's
the biggest
thick.
cats I've ever seen.
He's thick. He's like strong.
buff. He does army crawls under the on the rug under the table.
Yeah, he's like working out. He's doing CrossFit.
I love it. He's training so that he can become a river.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I guess we haven't introduced the subject yet.
We haven't, no, and I don't think we should. I think we should never introduce the subject.
We'll just circle it.
Because that gives the listener the experience that Chihiro has in the movie. It's just like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm here now.
Yeah, welcome to the fairy world.
And she's so polite. She just goes with it.
Well,
she's like, well, okay.
What choice do you have?
Yeah.
Not to eat. Don't eat other people's food.
Don't eat other people's
Don't
food.
eat their food. Listeners,
Don't eat their food.
We're obviously talking about the first anime film to win an Oscar. That was the Best Animated Feature Oscar in 2001. Maybe it was 2002 when they got the Oscar, but still, hey, look, it was the calendar release year.
Yeah.
We're talking about the film Spirited Away from Studio Ghibli.
We all needed it. 2001, that's a rough year for America. We needed it.
I mean, there were ups and downs.
Mostly downs. Am I right? Never forget.
Two specific downs.
Oh, no. Oh, wow.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. We're going there. When did the second Lord of the Rings come out?
The Two Towers was, I think, 02 or 03.
Yikes.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well,
she brought it up.
Yeah, and I'll do it again.
We're talking about this movie that Hayao Miyazaki wrote and directed in 2001. It was produced by Toshio Suzuki. It's called Spirited Away. Let's talk about what spiriting away is first.
Yeah.
In English, the definition of spiriting away means to remove without anyone noticing. It's a form of pickpocketing or theft or disappearance.
I do think of it specifically as spiriting away, usually a child. Like usually you would, or no, do we think of spirited away as items?
Not me. I think so. One of the big reasons that this is my favorite animated film, especially from Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli. Oh, sorry. I need to hold the mic closer. One of the reasons this is one of my favorite movies ever, and especially my favorite Studio Ghibli movie, is because it's kind of an allegory for a brothel. So these girls only get spirited away to this bathhouse to work. And then as you watch the movie, they have these different clients who are very specific on like, oh, I want this person to help with my bath and stuff like that. So like bathhouse culture and host and hostess culture in Japan are still alive today. But in a way, this was Miyazaki's nod to like...
Oh, this was commentary.
Yeah, it was that kind of... It was part of the reason that he was focused on this, because it's not just about the child getting spirited away, which I would say is correct in my opinion of what you said around like actually a child going missing or something.
Yeah.
But it's just a little bit more to that, or more than that, because
I'm so excited to learn more.
Yeah.
But I do think of it as specifically a fairy phrase, spirited away. Like you wouldn't, like if somebody was kidnapped, would you say they've been spirited away?
I think spirited away implies some aspect of mischievousness,
supernatural,
at least, right? Like
something paranormal.
You could potentially be spirited away by like a
maybe like
boyfriend
a carnival.
or girlfriend is like, hey, we're gonna go do a thing, right? But yeah, like kidnapping a child.
Yeah, that's separate. That's separate in my mind.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think of Spirited Away as like almost whimsical. Like if you've been spirited away, you're going to have stories to tell like that are not for your therapist.
Yeah, I mean,
Your therapist can have one fun story as a treat, right?
Your therapist can for sure have them. I guess I mean not solely for your therapist.
Sure,
Like there are stories that you can tell your friends at the bar and they're not like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." They're like, "Ha ha ha, say more."
yeah, and it's also usually stuff like no one's going to believe you.
Yes, exactly. Like a Spirited
Like-
Away story is like a Big Fish story.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like
And-
what Bill Murray does, showing up at people's private events and doing
Yes,
a dance and
precisely.
then leaving, and you're like,
No one will ever believe you. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
in Japanese folklore, spiriting away, which is kami kakushi, which literally means hidden by kami, refers to when people mysteriously disappear or die after they have angered spirits.
Or die.
Or die.
R.I.P.
Because the parents in this movie would have been spirited away in that fashion, right? They would have just died.
I guess so. I guess they were going to get eaten.
Yeah, they were totally
Yeah, I mean-
hogwash.
Yeah, they totally like, you shouldn't have done that.
They shouldn't have done that.
But to his point, it's kind of like, old German folklore where we think it's like
Yeah.
a cute little story, but in the real version,
guess
it's like,
so.
and then they eat
And
you.
then they eat you. I guess
Like-
that's true. Yeah, I guess like I do specifically think of it with fairies, and I guess they do always have like a dark side of it.
Yeah, you can't
Like,
break the fairies'
don't
rules
fuck
because they
with
will
them.
fuck you up if you do.
They will
They'll
fuck
get you
you
lost in
up.
the woods until you die.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And there was
They
a
can
lot
be
of
great, but like Faye can be really scary.
Fae
too.
can be really scary, and I liked that there was a lot of traditional Fae imagery in this movie because I think of it as the fairy lore that I know is very European. It's very British or Irish, and some of the things that we see in this film echo that lore, and I was very fascinated by that. For example, like one of the things, if you are being spirited away by fairies, don't eat the food. You'll never be able to leave. Like that's one of the big pieces of folklore. And another is that they lure you with their like campfires or torches in the forest, and we see some of that in this as well. And I just was very fascinated, like, oh, some of this lore transcends cultural boundaries. Like we're seeing this, all the way on the other, in a different continent. That's very cool. That's very cool. Especially, I don't know anything about Japanese lore. I did mean to read. I have a book called A Field Guide to Demons and Other Mythology, etc. I forget the subtitle, but I meant to read some from that about the Japanese folklore. Maybe I'll try to skim it during the intermission, but I forgot to do that. So
I
this is a
like the
good
idea,
story.
Kelly, of you out with like a canvas colored vest of many pockets
Yeah.
and binoculars with your field guide to demons, and you're like, oh, it's a
Yeah.
red-breasted Bahamut.
You and Chelsea are out bird watching, and I'm like, is that a chupacabra?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then a Faye comes up and is like, I like your outfit. And Kelly's like, thanks, it has pockets.
Yeah.
Are you going to spirit me away now? Hurry.
I would.
I would go. I'm ready. I'm
Same.
down to clown.
I probably would have eaten
There's
the
nothing
food,
about
to be
this
honest.
that seems bad inherently.
Yeah. No, I agree.
There's a Japanese folklorist named Kunio Yanagita who recorded several of these stories of spiriting away in a book called Tono Monogatari, which was published in 1909. So this has a long legacy. I think you're spot on, right? We
Cool.
talked about, the carving of jack-o'-lanterns and all the history of like anytime lights appear in nature in ways that would be enticing, because it's like, oh, I'm not lost now. And it's like, no, you're more lost. You're more
You're
lost
so
now.
lost.
You're extra
You're
lost
in-
because you saw lights.
Girl, you're in danger.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know which version both of you are most fond of. I dig the dub. I think the dub's really well done. I like, obviously watching the sub too.
Yeah, I agree. Selfishly, like one of the reasons that I first kind of just was very into it was because I was like 12 and I was still just watching dubs. I wasn't really into subs yet. And the two actresses that I remembered were Chihiro, who is played by the same gal that was Lilo from Lilo and Stitch.
Oh,
DeVay
okay.
Chase?
And yes,
DeVay Chase.
exactly. I tried to remember that for today, but sorry, DeVay. And then the second one was Lynn, which is like her older kind of sister mentor-ish in the house. And she was the voice of Meg from Hercules.
Oh,
Which is also like my favorite Disney karaoke song.
perfect.
Like she sings
she's the really
when
sassy
she-
one with the bangs, right?
yeah, when she falls in love with Hercules.
That's
like,
the actress is
it's so
Susan
good.
Egan. And
Yes.
Susan Egan.
and I think Lynn as a character is most likely to be portrayed by Kelly, I think. Just because of the like, come on, dummy. Let's go, moron.
Come on, dummy. The whole time I was watching it. So I have only watched this film once for this podcast. Wow. Loved it. But the whole time I was watching it, I was like, these are like cosplay galore in this movie. Like so many iconic costumes. And they don't really change their clothes very often, but even Chihiro, she's got really two outfits and both of them are iconic. Like you could go as either and like for Halloween or to a con and be recognized.
Except I would argue Chihiro has one costume and Sen has another costume.
Yeah,
True.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
We're dealing with identities here.
We are dealing with identity. You're so right.
And rediscovering your identity. Finding yourself.
Yeah.
Just going back to the Faye comments, like that's another thing about that. For Yubaba to steal Chihiro's name by removing one of the kanji from it is like another one of those "now I've got you," which ties into Haku and that whole thing. I'm sure we'll talk more about it later, but it reminded me.
Yeah.
I think it's such a cool mechanic, for lack of a better word, to have like your antagonist just takes parts of your name enough that like it means you don't remember
it's
who
totally
you were.
different.
It means you don't remember where you were, what you were doing, and it's a form of control, right? In the same way that like cultures forever, and including present day culture, find ways to signify people with labels that allow them to be controlled and dehumanized, right? I mean, we currently live in a climate where people throw around, illegal and alien and these sorts of things as if those are meaningful signifiers, and all they really do is remove the person's name and their identity and their history so that you can be like, oh, well, they're just one of those. Go send them to the boiler room, right?
Yeah, it's a category.
Yeah.
And it's also
Love the boiler room.
Love the boiler
It's a
room.
good spot. If we were kind enough to be sending anyone to that boiler room, we would be an infinitely better place to live.
Yeah. And then to be less serious about it, knowing not to bring back the field guide to demons, but
it.
a big part of like if you watch a possession movie or a demony movie, one of the big things is they're very protective of their names, because once you know their name, you have control over them. And so, or not necessarily control, but like you have power over them. And so that was like
Rumpelstiltskin.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, but I think he was just embarrassed.
Well,
Like, what a name. Come on.
That's a big name. That's a big name. Yeah, he was probably bullied.
Asmodeus, got it. That's kind of hot. But like Rumpelstiltskin.
Azazel, okay, hubba hubba ding ding. Rumpelstiltskin?
Right.
It sounds like a bad first date, to be honest.
I mean, it changes to rumpled foreskin so easily, too. That it's very
Right,
dangerous.
exactly. Oh, he was bullied for sure.
100. No wonder he's so mean.
He's so mean because people were mean to him.
I mean, that's really like rumpled is the kind of
Stilts.
foreskin you least want to encounter, correct?
I agree.
What would I do? Iron it.
No.
All right.
You blow it up like a balloon.
Fine, I'll steam it. Oh, blow it up like a balloon. That smooths it out too.
I make a lot of weird noises. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, yeah. A lot
Yes,
of the
background.
comes from Miyazaki vacationing with some of his friends and wanting to make a movie for his friend's 10-year-old daughter. So the friend is Seiji Okuda, who ends up being an associate producer on the movie. But they used to get together at their summer house each year, and they would
Must
hang
be
out in this
nice.
mountain cabin. And Miyazaki basically is like, hey, there's not really a movie that's for this age of girl, this 10-year-old girl who's she's not becoming like she's not a teenager and she's not a little kid. He had made like My Neighbor
She's
Totoro
not a
and
girl,
a bunch of
not
stuff,
yet a
Kiki's
woman.
Delivery Service for younger girls. And he wanted to make something that was for this like in between zone. So he decided to come up with Spirited Away as a sort of way that they could sort of have a girl becomes a hero, but without there being like an overt like romantic plot line, right? Like
Yeah.
notably, her relationship with Haku is kind of complicated. It's not clearly romantic and it's not clearly familial or brotherly sisterly. It exists in this sort of timeless liminal space. So it's just he was just devoted to this idea, and this is the way Miyazaki is. Like Miyazaki gets kind of a bug in his ear about I want to make this specific movie, and then it is notoriously kind of difficult to work with him because he really like forces people to draw and redraw everything. Every character was hand drawn, and he would like linger over the animator's shoulders to make sure they were doing it right. So he's very
a micromanager,
hands-on boss.
Yeah, that would drive me crazy.
#vision.
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
So
true.
I
And
haven't-
it's worthwhile, right? Like, he's Miyazaki for a reason.
It
Yeah,
worked.
he's crushing it.
Yeah.
He's also pulling a Sharon coming out of retirement every 2 years. But
Wow.
I recommend there's a 2-book, I don't know, book.
Anthology
Yeah,
thing.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's Miyazaki before and after he kind of got famous. It's on my shelf. I haven't read it, but like it's going to be good. I can
Collected
tell.
it. Collected it.
But
Oh, yeah.
what I wanted to say about what you were talking about, Nate, is he has not wanted there to be like a princess and prince sort of point of view in a lot of the movies,
Yeah.
and it's really great. I've always thought he's really awesome for having a female lead character that don't need no man, like in a great way.
Yeah, like this movie is about her gaining her agency as a person. And
Yeah.
I think what's sweet about it is like the simplest, most on Front Street read of the movie is like Chihiro doesn't want to move. She's intimidated by moving to a new place. She's left all of her friends behind, and that sucks when you're a kid. So this idea of starting
when
over
you're a
is
grown-up,
terrible.
it's really
she
hard.
Has this,
Guess who just moved and is starting over? It's still hard as a grown-up.
it's you. I know. You got spirited. You spirited yourself away.
I spirited myself away.
I may have done a hex or two.
Matt is the Fae in this situation.
But she goes through a pretty traditional hero's journey, right? She has several trials. Her main refusal of the call is when she almost is too afraid to go down the stairs to the boiler room, right? Like Haku tells her,
Yeah.
you have to go down those stairs to the boiler room and ask for a job. And you have that brilliant sequence. Like, it's just so lovingly animated too, that everything, like the stakes of everything feels so real. She's carefully dipping her toe down one step after another. When she finally gets the confidence that she thinks like, oh, I can do this, stair breaks. And suddenly
tumbles.
you don't get a choice anymore. You're going full speed. But yeah, I mean, it's a story where she starts out bummed out and afraid, and she ends up completely self-assured and ready to go.
She's so brave at the end.
And she's
such a
also saved her
nice-
parents, and they'll never know that she did.
And they're mean. I don't like them. She saved them for what? For what?
I mean, they're just parents. They're too practical. I think we'll talk about like the sort of
They're lame.
Western read and consumerist read, because the movie's also really conflicting Japanese tradition with the incursion of like Western ideas, right? Like,
Yeah.
Dad drives an Audi. Miyazaki doesn't put an Audi in the movie because it's like product placement. It's like intentional to be like, hey, look, a really fancy Westerner car means they have a certain idea about how things work. He knows that, this must be an abandoned theme park, and they all shut down when the economy collapsed. Like, there's this sort of cavalierness about how none of these things have to matter anymore. which fully flips to the fact that the bathhouse and all of it is actually just steeped in this incredible tradition and a lot of like really classical Japanese folklore and mythology.
Yeah, I just was gonna say, like, it's really interesting that you bring up the economic collapse, and like there were a lot of theme parks that were made and abandoned, and it does tie into, at least what I've experienced and read, etc., to the kind of spirited away nature of the movie, because when those things are built and then left to be ghost towns, basically, like you're basically inviting that. Okay, this is a ghost theme park now. The spirits are going to realize that
Take it
and
over.
take it over.
It's theirs now.
Yeah, so it's really interesting.
Yeah.
I liked that.
And it's interesting because it is a major theme in like Japanese media. Like there's an episode of Cowboy Bebop where the entire fight happens in an abandoned funhouse and amusement park.
That's right.
Most of
Oh,
the
God.
end of the film Paprika similarly has an abandoned amusement park where the whole like weird parade of
Is that another anime or is that a live action?
yeah,
film?
no, it's an anime. Yeah. It's a really cool one too. Very much about like
Okay.
the breach of reality and fiction, but in a different way because it's sort of
Ooh.
technologically driven. It's the idea that there's like a
Boo.
sort of liminal
Oh.
virtual space that you can get you can pull into your dreams and out of through technology. So all the
Oh,
dreams start
interesting.
collapsing in on each other.
Yikes.
Cool one.
Inception.
Yeah, is that an Inception-y movie?
Well, yeah, it's actually one of the movies that people talk about Nolan being influenced by. In the same
Ripping
way
off-
that
oh,
like
sorry, yeah, being
Black
influenced
Swan
by.
was influenced by Perfect Blue, also by the same director.
Oh. So he's just out there making movies and then seeing the derivatives.
Sadly, the guy that made those movies like died at 40 something. He like had
Oh, no.
yeah, he got cancer and passed away young. But he made like all bangers because he also did Tokyo Godfathers and Millennium Actress, I think
mean-
is what it's called. Satoshi Kon is the name of the director, the
Satoshi
creator
Kon,
and director
okay.
of those. Miyazaki makes this because he wants there to be a movie for girls that doesn't have a love
That's really
focus.
cute. Can you imagine being that little girl and Miyazaki makes a whole gosh dang movie because he knows you? Like, imagine going to recess the week after this comes out and people are like, have you seen Spirited Away? And you're like, yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
I'm me. That's me.
That's me. He
That
made
was
it for
about
me. He wanted to make a movie for
Yeah,
someone like
he's-
me, and that's me in the movie.
He's my dad's friend. I call him Uncle Miyazaki.
His name Pop Pop.
Yeah. Imagine that. What's she doing today? Like, is she just she's probably old enough that she has kids. I hope she sold them. I hope she has showed them Spirited Away and been like, that's your granduncle.
Here's the thing, though. If you were Chihiro, you would not tell anyone.
I would tell everyone. What are you talking about?
No, you wouldn't.
You're right. I don't talk to people.
You'd have a bunch of no faces coming around and they'd be trying to give you stuff and going,
I like that.
Well, that does happen already.
Yeah. They was giving you bath tokens and making
Yeah,
soft
it's useful.
grunts.
I want Kelly. I want Kelly.
This movie catches the eye of Pixar animator John Lasseter. He was kind of the big animation director for Disney when Pixar really started taking off. And they're like, we got to buy the rights to this thing. So they buy the rights. They bring in a second director and a producer and some screenwriters with the intention of making this dub perfect. Like they wanted to make the English version of the script sound and match up with the mouth movements in the animation, which doesn't happen for
that's
the
so
other ones. And that's why
careful.
some of the other dubs are a little suspect.
Okay, so you watched the dub, Nate.
Yeah.
And you have seen the dub, Matt.
Yeah.
And you both like it. You both agree that it's good?
Yeah, it's well cast. And I will add
Yeah.
that after Spirited Away, there are a few more Miyazaki films where it's like A-list.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly who's there, but like I'm pretty sure people like Kate Blanchett and stuff have
There were big
been in
names.
Miyazaki movies.
Yeah.
Which is the one that
Princess
we did?
Mononoke has a great cast, like Claire Danes, Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Claire Danes.
Claire Danes.
Yeah.
Minnie Driver are in that.
Whoa.
The Castle in the Sky had Vanderbeek
Castle
and
in the Sky.
Anna Paquin.
Yes.
Anna Paquin.
Anna Paquin.
Rogue, the house down boots. I love her.
She's wonderful. Yeah.
And Porco Rosso has Michael Keaton, though that one
Love
isn't
him.
as good as a dub, just because it sort of doesn't seem like anybody knows what they're doing.
I have to be honest, I haven't watched that one yet.
That's okay. That's okay.
He's a good pilot.
We're doing Spirited Away today.
Well, boring. But I have to go back to something you said, Nate, because I hate to admit this after saying it's like my favorite Miyazaki movie and one of my very favorite movies. But I can't remember if Chihiro goes to... Doesn't she go to Yubaba first when she asks for a job? Because I liked what you said about her like resilience in that moment where, you know, she knows she has to go down the stairs. She knows she has to get a job. But I can't remember if it's before or after that. But when she meets Yubaba, there's kind of this witchy moment where Yubaba's trying to make the contract like more controlling, as you were saying. Mm-hmm. But I think she hears from Haku first. Just request a job and don't let her say no.
Yeah, when Haku is saving her, distracting people from detecting that there's a human, he sends her to the boiler room first.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
And he says, ask for a job. Do not accept no for an answer. You have to ask for a job. Insist upon it. And so she goes to the boiler room and little Mr. Spider-Man is like...
Kamiji.
Thank you. Is like, I have all the help I need. But then when Lynn gets there, he's like, that's my granddaughter. She's looking for work. Take her to Yubaba.
Total grandpa energy.
Totally is immediately like, okay, I'm going to give you a job. I was just giving you a hard time. Lynn, take her to Yubaba.
And then Yubaba does the big scary, like, I have a huge head and I'm going to come near you really fast.
She like surrounds her and she's got those long nails and she like taps them on Chihiro's chin. On her neck. Oh, so stressful.
And then Chihiro's like, I just want a job, please.
I need a job.
She's like, damn, I never should have signed that stupid whatever.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like the demon thing, like them knowing your name. It's like Yubaba knows, like at some point she said, I'll give anyone that asks a job. Probably to like own the bathhouse.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And so it's like,
yeah.
Because also Haku's like, gotcha. You know she knows it was him. Like, it's fully him.
Oh, yeah.
It's fully him.
Because he's already a stinker that like stole from Zeniba and everything. Like, she knows he's a little bit of a hustler.
Well, she told him to steal from Zeniba.
Okay, I might have that backwards. But he is a stinker, though.
He is a stinker.
He's a wayward boy.
My Haku.
He can't remember his home. He's a latchkey kid, right? Because he's lost his meaning.
Haku. He
doesn't know how to find where he used to be because his river's dried up because capitalism.
Always fucking capitalism.
Yeah.
Matt, did I tell you this is primarily an anti-capitalist podcast?
No, but I'm in.
Hooray!
Yeah, perfect. Good. Because we would have had to have just delete everything and stop here.
Yeah.
If you said you weren't.
I mean, I don't hate No Face's. Like, I mean, I know he has like a mental breakdown, but I'm not mad at like everyone throwing gold at him. Or him throwing gold at I'm everyone. Like, okay, give it to me.
Well,
but it turns
as far
to
as I
dirt.
can, yes, it does.
Because they didn't go to the bank fast enough.
You gotta go to the bank fast. You gotta go to the bank
if you're
fast.
Gonna do it.
Yeah, you gotta convert
out.
that.
Cash out.
Cash out. This is a great lesson vis-a-vis capitalism. If your company is giving you RSUs, cash them out the minute that you can because they will turn to dirt. You got to cash them out while they're gold.
Seriously, like day one, who cares?
Get rid of them.
This isn't Bitcoin.
How much money do you think this made at the box office?
Oh gosh, in 1990, in 2001.
In 2001, yeah, released on July 20th in Japan.
Okay, I have no concept of what movies make.
Kelly didn't do her homework.
I really didn't. I knew
Like,
that you guys did.
The big
and I
Marvel
thought
movies
that
now
I-
have to make
I
like $1 billion.
would-
Otherwise, they're considered a failure.
I know, but that's a different scale than normal
It
movies,
is, but it
right?
gives you it'll allow you to be slightly wowed by this number because it's a big number.
Did it make $1 billion?
No.
No. Okay. Well, will I be wowed then? How much?
It made almost 400 million.
Okay, that's a bunch. I was going to guess
Yeah, it's quite a bit of money.
double digit millions.
But the budget was like 20.
Dope.
So get it.
Yeah, $20.
Get it.
20 exact dollars.
$20.
It also
No,
was
20
the highest grossing film in Japanese history.
Don't make me start
Wow,
adding
still?
UHHHs already, Nate. It's early. 20 million.
Thank you. So still, it's the highest grossing film in Japanese history?
Well, it held that until 2020. So it made 31.68 billion yen.
Okay.
For
That's a
19
lot of
years, it
yen.
had that record until it was surpassed by Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie, Mugen Train, that came out in 2020.
Is that good?
Correct. So I've watched that anime. It's current. I don't know if that fact takes into account inflation. But I will say that it's a good show. And also, it's different because it's kind of like Naruto or like Dragon Ball Z, where the anime was episodic and on made for TV, and then they released movies for it. So to me, like, I'm not impressed because Spirited Away has nothing else.
It's a one and done.
It's a movie.
It's an
It's amazing,
isolated-
and it held it for 19 years. This successor, like, okay, like, let's make 12 seasons of Lucifer and then drop a Lucifer movie. Like, that's cheating.
Right. Yeah, it's like when the
yeah.
Simpsons movie came out after 20-something years of The Simpsons, where you're just like, okay,
Right.
but this would have been cooler like a couple of years ago. And also make an
Yeah.
original movie.
Make an
Yeah,
original movie.
speaking of
yeah.
anti-capitalist, like, ew.
Yeah, you're banking on franchise and goodwill rather than like making something unique and moving like Spirited Away, which is it's such it's beautiful and it's relatable and it's impactful on its own. And so it must have earned that money by word of mouth.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it was part of kind of like Cannes Film Festival and stuff like that. So from a
So there's buzz. There's
yeah.
buzz.
Yeah.
but I will say,
But that's
like,
word of mouth.
why do we have Demon Slayer movie that surpasses Spirited Away before we get GTA 6? I'm just saying.
I think that's a very good question. I wish anyone would be brave enough to answer.
they've been silenced.
Write in debutbuddies@gmail.com.
Damn right. Okay, English dub cast for the film. I mentioned DeVay Chase. There's also Jason Marsden. He plays Haku. Jason Marsden's voice is very recognizable to anybody who watched Full House. Suzanne Plachette, who plays Yubaba and Zeniba. This was her final film role.
Oh, wow.
Probably
That's a
the
great
best performance in the
final
whole movie, too.
scene.
Like, she's very good at all angles
She's
of it, right? And she has to
very
play
good.
arch and very sweet versions of kind of the same character.
Yeah.
Legend.
Legend.
Michael Chiklis, the Commish / the Thing
The Commish?
from the OG Fantastic
/
Four.
the thing. Oh. What's his name? Michael Chiklis.
Michael Chiklis. He played
Okay.
Chihiro's father.
Mm-hmm.
Lauren Holly plays Chihiro's mother.
Do I know her?
She was once connected romantically with Jim Carrey.
Oh. Sounds
I
insufferable.
believe she is the love interest in Dumb and Dumber that he is interested in.
The cutie redhead from Aspen?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Samsonite.
Okay. Yeah.
In the words of Mariah Carey, still don't know her.
Susan Egan, we mentioned. David Ogden Stiers is one of the voices. He was on MASH as the replacement for Frank Burns. Dr. Winchester.
Another name that I know.
For
Did
the
he
MASH
die?
heads out there. And then John Ratzenberger, who plays our lovely Spider Boiler Man. He was also the pig in Toy Story and Cliff Clavin on Cheers.
The pig.
The pig.
I love the pig.
Spirited Away was a co-recipient of the Golden Bear
What's
at the
that?
Berlin International Film Festival. That's the winning award. It was also
Okay.
Nate, you can't say that on Pride Month. I think the Berlin Bear Award is a little something different this month.
yeah.
For the listeners, we're recording this in
I'm
June.
sorry.
No, hey, look, it's true. I bet there is a Berlin Bear Award that is very different. It involves a boot full of beer and whatever else you're into.
Chest hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Later hosen, no hosen.
Right. Yeah.
First hand-drawn Japanese anime and non-English language film to ever win the Best Animated Feature Academy Award at the 75th Academy Awards.
Which is kind of crazy, right? Like,
But, the Academy Awards have always been
75?
racist and wrong most of the time about
that's
movies.
super true. That's very true. That's very true.
A lot of it's that. But this well deserves it. It's a fucking incredible movie. It's also on a bunch of best of lists, including it's the 4th movie on the BBC's 100 Greatest Films of the 21st Century. Now, I know we're early in the 21st century, but I admire the bold move of putting it at 4.
I love that. It's so wholesome. It's such a sweet film.
I'm so excited. Like, I was literally shimmying when Nate was listing those off, and I'm pretty sure Kelly's going to have to edit those sounds out. But
Nate edits. I don't
That's
do,
how
I don't do
excited
this.
I was.
I'll leave the shimmies in. They'll be worth it.
Yeah, the shimmies get
we'll
to
just-
stay.
It's going to sound like...
I'll just layer
those
in
were
the
the
sound of
shimmies,
hot
listener.
water filling a bath into the background, and then it won't matter what any of the other background noise is. There'll just be a whooshing going on.
That poor river spirit.
Yes.
I know.
When she has to grab the little...
This movie is all cool themes like this, right? Like the river spirit, Miyazaki loves to check environmentalism and the ways we destroy it.
Yes.
We get a river spirit that starts out as a stink spirit.
Yeah. Which is so like
Stinky.
well, yes, stinky, but like what a perfect encapsulation of like judging something at the surface level without engaging with the larger problem, right? Like,
Yeah, like which Chihiro would never do. Like, they make her go do it as a punishment, and the
Yeah.
same way she didn't eat the food, she was like, man, this freaking reeks.
Right.
But I'm going to be polite. This is my job, and like, I'm a nice person. And then that's when she finds out, like, oh, he has a thorn.
yeah, she's immediately like, oh, I have to help, even though this gross af. She's like, what can I do?
It's so bad.
It's
Even
so
you,
bad.
Baba's hair is like,
I loved. Okay, so I did not watch the dub. I watched the sub.
Okay.
And even in the subs, they spelled out like speaking with your nose closed. So Yubaba is calling it, instead of the bath, she's saying like Baz. It's spelled Bazz in the subtitles, and I thought that was really. Okay, so Nate, when you were saying that they worked really hard to make sure that the English dub was good, I wondered if they also worked really hard to make the sub good, because I thought that it was really good. Sometimes they leave out stuff like that, like that adds this character. Like if I don't know Japanese, I know that you speak a little, Matt, but if you don't have the ear for that language, you don't necessarily know that they're speaking with their nose closed. And so seeing that in the subtitles was very like, wow, this is a really like thoughtful sub that they're doing. This is really nice, and gives me confidence in the rest of the film that they're like treating it thoughtfully. It's like when you read a book in English that has been translated and you can tell that it's a good translation. Like, wow, okay, these are still like really beautiful phrases in English. Like somebody did this very thoughtfully instead of just like translating this word means this word means this, like instead of just a one-to-one like lazy translation.
Yeah, I totally agree with that because it happens a lot with regular anime series where it's not as good translation. And I mean, they're taking artistic freedom, but I'm not fluent in the least. But as someone that kind of knows, especially a lot of the Shonen Jump like phrases that are used often in anime, they make it up.
Sure.
Because technically it can mean like 3 to 5 different things. But depending on the character and the show, like you have some liberties. But where I totally agree with you, the same way that Miyazaki ensured the casting for the dub was spectacular, you can tell that the translators were spectacular.
Yeah.
Like all of it. To your point, like, you know, calling out something in closed captioning that makes it make more sense and is specific to culture. Like that's huge.
I wondered if it was when you were describing how careful they were with the dub. I wondered if they used that script for the sub, for the English sub.
That would be really smart if
Because
they did.
it's-
Because I mean,
Yeah, I
think
agree.
The important thing
Save
with this
the
movie
work.
is maintaining the like. It's a whimsical movie. Like everything about it feels magical, even the most basic scenes, like just sequences where people have to exchange expository information. It still feels like there's something powerful going on, right? And it's hard to
Yeah,
convey
it feels
that.
otherworldly. Yeah. Also, before we move away from this scene, when the stink boy, what monster? Critter.
Stink
Yeah, they call it
spirit.
Stink Spirit.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Critter.
He's a little big for a
movie.
critter.
I love that movie.
You're
Chomp
right.
chomp.
You're right. Critters are little. When the stink spirit arrives and he gives Chihiro the money, I loved the way that they animated her like shivering from how gross it was while trying to maintain composure. Like that was perfection. That's exactly what it feels like for a shiver to run down your spine. Like she like wiggles all over from like her hand to her head. Like I
Like
was
she's
like,
trying not to smell him either.
she's trying not to smell him. She's trying not to betray that she can smell him and doesn't like it. She's like, be polite, take the money.
Totally.
So perfectly animated.
This whole movie are those details, like from the moment that
Yeah.
she's clinging to her mother as they go through the tunnel at the beginning.
I know, so
Like,
sweet.
you're getting
Even though
all
her
of
mom
these
is
subtle
kind of a
things.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her
Yeah.
her dipping her toe on the steps, her when she like ties her shirt back and her pant legs to run over the pipe.
Yes. To
Like,
run over the pipe.
The way that
yeah.
she clings to the ladder when she catches it, like there's this moment, and we cut to this wide shot, and you're seeing this little girl barely holding onto this thing high over the ground, and you get
And it's,
everything
like,
about the emotion of
so-
the moment and the physicality.
The physicality is spot on. Like, yes, the emotion, absolutely. But also, she just looks like a gangly little kid. Like, it's so, they so perfectly captured how little kids are like all fucking limbs. They're just
Yeah.
limbs and they don't know how to use them yet. Like, they nailed it. It's so good. And her just being a klutz through the whole movie is so... That was me. Like, that's so relatable. That's so relatable and animated so perfectly. And like, what a fun addition, right? Like, doesn't really add much to the plot, but is so like memorable.
Yeah, she hits her head on the way out of the boiler room. Like all of these notes tell you a lot about her, right? Because she's crying like when she's taking the money from the stink spirit. Like she's inherently a good person. And she wants to be a
Yeah.
good person, right? And some of that's because she's too young to yet be touched by the greed that everyone else is touched by. But
Yes.
on the other hand, there's this sense that like she's smart enough to reject these things as fake. She's like, I don't need the things you're offering me. So no, that's not for me. It's okay. Whereas everybody else is like, no, I'll take whatever you want to give me. I'm greedy fuck.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
even like,
I also think so for me, you know, I was around 12 when I watched it, and I had sisters that were 9 and 6, and she played such a emotionally intelligent, kind of mature character that still had those childish qualities. And I think it was a great way to keep it a children's movie and like empowering, because I remember when we watched it as kids, you know, we basically were like, wow, she's such a badass.
Yeah.
You know, and like, yeah, I would be Chihiro too. I would run down the stairs even though I'm scared. And like the grabbing the thing at the end and everything, it's like, oh shit. Yeah, like she almost fell off.
She almost fell off.
But she did it. Go girl. Like, I don't know. It just makes it's very empowering, I think, to like young, smart kids that, you know, might be used to being alone and having to navigate things that are hard.
Yeah.
And like not really having a ton of support, maybe a little bit of support, like from a Lynn, for example.
Right.
But
not from
nobody
your parents,
helped her run
not
down
from
the stairs.
No.
You
Well,
know?
she fell down most of them, to be honest.
But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, absolutely. No, she
the
like
empowerment.
especially like, yeah, she falls down the stairs in the beginning, but that's mirrored in the scene where she runs across the pipe. Like she has this experience where she falls down the stairs, but then she does the hard thing at the bottom of this. Like the stairs aren't the hard part. The hard part is confronting Spider Boilerman and asking for a job, and then going to Yubaba and asking for a job. Like that's hard as hell. She's scary. She's big scary. And like that's the hard part. And so seeing her like grow and become more confident in herself, like I see why Miyazaki would want to make a film like this for a little girl. Like it's hard to be a little kid. It's hard to be a little girl. And so making like showing a demonstration of like, you can do the hard thing and it can be hard. Like that's okay. That's understandable. Hard things are hard, but you can do the hard thing and you can move forward and you can do harder things afterward. Like that's a wonderful lesson that we see in this movie, and they animate it so well. And I love that it's not overt. Like she never has a moment where there's like a voiceover and she's like, and then I grew up and there's no literal grow up. Like she's the same age throughout. She's just a little kid and she has the capacity to learn and grow just like we all do. Like that's really sweet.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Isn't it?
She's
cute?
also like effectively, because she's a child, she's able to disrupt all of these adult systems in ways that are really compelling, right? Like when she's in the boiler room, she takes one of the pieces of coal and throws it into the boiler, and she almost completely upends the sort of worker system of the soot, right? Because once they see like, oh, you'll pick up one if I'm squished, they all want that, right? They all try to get out of working.
I loved that when the first one realizes he could just drop it on himself and she'll pick it up. I lost it. That's so funny.
Yeah. It's
one of the reasons that I love those soot sprites. Yeah. It's not the only movie that they're in. They actually start in Totoro, which was made in 1988.
Okay. Same year I was made.
Are you a soot sprite?
Yeah,
yes.
I am. Yeah,
okay.
Surprise.
I
only
also
eat sprinkles.
I also love that Miyazaki is like, okay, the big spider boiler man was a little bit intense and scary. Let's throw in
little cuties
candy
that he works with.
sprinkles and like little soot balls and make her less scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they like bring her shoes and clothes out later.
So cute.
So cute because they're friends.
They're friends. She helps one of them and they're worker solidarity. They're a little soot union.
They are.
And she's one of them.
Well, that's what he's worried about. He's like, if they stop working, they'll have no reason to exist, which would be bad.
Right.
Also.
Which is also really dark for a children's movie. Like, I'll turn you all back into soot.
Yeah, that's for the grown-ups. That's for the grown-ups.
She's like, LOL, bye.
Oh,
also,
so
what is
cute.
the food? Like,
sprinkles. It's
I
just
want
sprinkles. You can have some.
I have a couple.
Beep.
But
On his
I want
tattoo.
them in for
the
real.
listeners.
I feel like they're rock candy that got smashed.
Oh, sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I buy that.
Loved it.
Just like sugar crystals.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Little Jolly Rancher chunks, shavings.
Yeah,
kind of vibe.
basically.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just buzz them in a food processor for like 1 second.
Blue raspberry or bust. If you don't like blue raspberry, Jolly Ranchers, get out.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Oh, I
listeners.
like lime. Weird.
I don't think anybody likes lime. They might like green apple.
No.
I don't know that anybody
Green
likes
apple's
lime.
great.
They certainly
Lime.
don't tell anyone.
No.
I'll tell people I like green apple.
Not lime.
Not lime. Lime? Sorry, listeners. Write in if you like lime. DebutBuddies@gmail.com.
That's right.
We don't actually care. We love lime.
Yeah, it's just like the whole movie is comprised of these sorts of like all the scenes are really powerful and all the scenes are really functional too. Like it's a
Yeah.
masterpiece from top to bottom because everything has to be where it is and everything is showing Chihiro's growth. It is also giving you this new facet of this world, right? Like when you first go through the bathhouse and you survey all the different kinds, like when all the ghosts start arriving, for one, right? You get that riverboat shows up, the sort of floating mask cards come out, and then their cloaks and
Yeah.
bodies fill in, and it's such a cool effect. And then you have suddenly like, oh, there's all these chubby little birds that are hanging out, and then there's a frog wearing a gi. And,
Love the little frog. Love the little frog.
Yeah.
He's a little shit.
Yeah, but I love him.
No.
Yeah, I do.
He hurt No Face, Kelly.
He got eaten by No Face.
Well, because he was a greedy little frog. Jerk.
No Face offered him gold.
Yeah. And he took it because he's mean.
Sorry.
No frog guy.
Are we doing
If somebody
justice
offered
for
me
No Face
gold-
now? I don't understand.
Are we
Yes.
doing? I mean, yes, justice for No Face.
Yes.
I mean, in fairness,
quit
No Face
defending
gets
frog.
justice. No Face gets a friend at the end and a job.
I agree.
Which is all No Face wanted.
I'm so glad you brought that up because, okay, this is another thing I love about Miyazaki films and Studio Ghibli films. The bad guys don't stay bad.
No.
In almost all of them.
Even Zenaiba.
Yeah. Well, and even Yubaba, like once
Yeah,
Chihiro is like, none of the pigs are my parents.
Yeah.
Yubaba's like, yeah. You're like, "What, now you're nice to me? What? Like it throws me off a little bit, but it's also like, yay, no bad guys.
Oh, well, no bad guys. People are complex. We all contain multitudes.
And No Face is really just like a hella introvert.
Dude. No Face, when No Face is just standing in the rain and Chihiro is like, you're getting wet. I'll just leave the door open for you. You come in on your own time. I was like, me. Let me accept your help alone when you're not here and you can't witness it. I'll come in a minute.
Oh my God. Speaking of No Face, can we talk about the hamster crow combo?
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Oh, cute.
Which, again, like, that's
So
another
cute.
thing Miyazaki does geniusly is turning antagonists into protagonists, where you go from,
Yeah.
oh, the bird is scary and the baby is annoying, to now it's
Right.
just a tiny little bug and
A
a hamster.
fly
And you're
and
like, I love them, and I hope that they're all together forever.
Yes.
And I hope that they're safe. I want success for them.
Also, low key, like, I'm not a parent, but they don't go back to being a scary bird and a baby. So you better don't. You're going to be a hamster forever. Don't do it.
Yeah, they only change back at the very, very last second, right? When the baby has to convince Yubaba
Oh,
to treat
right.
her
They
right.
change
do.
back.
But that's the
Yeah.
whole cool turn is like Zeniba's like, oh, this spell wore off days ago. Like, you don't have to be that. You
You
change
can
back
change
whenever
back
you want.
whenever you like.
And they're like,
Oh,
And they're
that's
like, and
right.
they
Rather be
just
like
shake
this.
their heads. They're like, no,
Oh, yeah. They literally are like,
don't want.
yeah.
Which same?
and I love when they sit patiently on the train.
I know. God,
So
and
cute.
No Face sits next to Chihiro, and she goes, "Behave yourself." No eating the
No
patrons.
Face behaves.
No Face does a great job. And then they have a knack for spinning thread, for spinning yarn.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that
do.
cute?
They're a little weaver. Cutie.
Cutie.
Oh, wait. And then she makes her a ponytail holder.
That's right. A magical ponytail holder
That's
that
to protect
twinkles
her.
when she finally turns away at the very end and runs to
At
her
the
parents to
very
get in the car
end.
as kind of a like, they're still with me. All of that happened.
She
It was
still has
real, and I will be
protection.
fine
Yeah.
because I can handle that shit. I can
Yeah.
handle anything in a new school.
And
She's brave. She's brave, and she can do it all.
Yeah.
yeah, and she doesn't lose it either.
Nope.
It like she gets to keep it, which
Yep.
is kind of an Easter egg.
Yeah, that's what Nate was saying at the end when she's running to the car with her parents. It twinkles like she's got it.
Yeah.
It's like a reassuring little moment.
Well, it's reassuring for all of us too, because at the end of the movie, when she says goodbye to Haku, I think
Yeah.
one of the most emotionally, like, interestingly emotionally heavy moments in the whole movie is he like lets go of her hand, and we see close up of their hands separating over one stone stair, and then it holds on the stone stair as he pulls his hand back, so that you really get the sense that like everything that's on the right side of the screen has now literally disappeared. It no longer exists for what you think it is. He has
Yeah.
gone too, and you get that beat, and then you're back with her and back in reality, and it's so effective. Like I don't know, it grabs you.
It's so effective, and it's also sort of a moment of wonder because we've just found out that he's a river spirit and he like saved her when she was little. So he's liminal, right? Like he spans both of these worlds. And so it's this moment of like separation, but also like she's just asked him, "Will I see you again?" And he says yes, and she asks him to promise, and he does. And so it's like we're separating right now, yes, at this boundary of fae and human world, but and that's like what we're literally seeing with their hands separating. But it's there's also this question of like, well, when are they going to see each other again? And we know that he exists across both. So like, this is such a I don't want to even call it a cliffhanger, or like it's certainly not a plot hole in my mind. It's this like vast wonder, like, wow, the world is bigger and weirder than we think it is, and that's like a really beautiful moment. It's full of opportunity rather than like missing something.
Oh my gosh, I love so much that you said that. And I agree with you, and it's so positive, but I just have something really negative to say.
Hit me with
All
it.
right.
They filled in the river.
But he still has that like power.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, make it a
would
sad
read it
movie.
as, like,
No,
now
it's a
that
sad
he knows
movie.
that he's the Kohaku River. He got his name back, right? So he's
Yeah.
no longer bound to Yubaba, and he's no longer lost himself. And now that he has himself, he can act in different ways. So he won't ever
Right.
save
Like,
maybe
something
Logan
could
again or any
change.
other kid, but
Maybe he'll be a new river.
Maybe he can be a different river.
yeah, or
Yeah.
he can just
Not that
exist
one,
as
though.
kind of
That's
a free
fine.
spirit in the world, and she knows that he's out there because
Yeah.
he always has been.
He always has been.
Nate, that's lofty. Just kidding. Sorry. I like the sad thing about it. I like it because you
It's
talked
not
about earlier
wholly
about
unsad.
how Miyazaki is like an environmentalist as well. And like for me, one of the things that triggered was like you pay paradise, you put up a parking lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, for sure.
There
Yeah.
are things you can't take back because you took that away. I love pondering like, could he be another river? Could a I don't know, beaver like make the river flow again or something? Like, yeah. But I do like the finality of like, oh, they close that river off.
No, you're right. But I do think that it's both, though.
Yeah.
Like, you're absolutely right that there is this secondary level, not secondary, but additional level to it, which is like sometimes things do end, including Chihiro's trip. You know, there are like things do end, and that's another hard thing, but it's something that you can face and that you can deal with. Maybe you can change it. Maybe you can change it. Maybe you can't, but you can face it.
Yeah, I mean, there is an
no-face
argument
it.
to be made that like helping someone cross over, for instance, like what Chihiro has done is free him from the slavery that he was living under at the bathhouse. And
Yeah.
that may mean that he does go away completely, but it's better than being bound, unrightly to the earth when you're not supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, my positive spin on this is that the stink spirit turned back to river spirit. He seems like, I don't know, like a really big important river or something. Like he
I
seems
agree.
pretty damn important.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that goes
So
back to
maybe
like
Haku, he's like, come with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
He
can be a
sorta seemed
tributary.
like,
Come over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're just vibing at this point because he gobbled some of that spirit's medicine.
I love
So
the
they're
medicine.
probably like linked forever now. I did like when No Face takes the medicine and is like, "Bleh, I'm so mad. What did you do to me?"
Yeah, it's gross.
And I loved that as he gobbled people, he like took on their mannerisms and forms. And then it goes in reverse after he takes the medicine and he's barfing them back up. And I also liked that they survived.
Oh, yeah.
I liked that this was not
Yeah,
a death
yeah.
situation. No Face gobbled them, pukes them back up. They're fine. But I loved how he like reversed through their voices and like mannerisms. I thought that was really funny and really clever. That's cute.
He did get a little freaky once he had the teeth.
I didn't like the teeth. I don't
You,
like
you
the
don't
teeth.
like a
about
neck
that.
mouth?
Nate,
We're not in a neck
Nate,
mouth?
do you want to talk about teeth?
MouthGarf?
MouthGarf.
Not yet.
Almost, not yet. It's such a cool character design because it is like completely not worrisome when he's just like a sort of black spirit with a mask. And the mask looks
Right.
sad.
He seems fine.
like he really does. He
Yeah.
looks bummed out.
Yeah.
But then he starts feeling himself and he becomes a total asshole.
He just gobble, gobble, gobble,
Unlimited power.
But I think that's also, Miyazaki's making another capitalist sort of commentary here by being like, hey, look at how
Absolutely.
greed and just money corrupts everything. Like this
Yep.
bathhouse is, with the exception of Yubaba kind of being not a great boss, I think ultimately. Like it seems like a pretty idyllic place to be. Like the spirits walk in, you got that goofy radish spirit just like walking around pantsless.
Oh God, yeah.
God, I love the radish.
I love the radish. So weird.
Yeah.
But everybody takes care of each other.
Yes.
Like even when Lynn is kind of so when we first meet Lynn, she's sort of a bully to Chihiro, and then after she successfully gets a job from Yubaba, Lynn is like, the minute they're in private, she's like, "Oh my God, you did it! I thought that you would never be able to succeed. Like, I'm so proud of you." Like, so sweet. Even when people are like ribbing each other, it's very community oriented.
But I also think like it is an allegory as well to like a brothel. And I think it's like gals having gals backs
Yeah,
when, they just had a really tough client, if you know what I'm saying.
for sure. Yeah.
So like she has the stink spirit, which is probably like
big gross
a
man.
version of a big gross man.
Yeah.
And then he turns out to be cool and she like navigates that. But No Face is another one. Like he literally runs through the bathhouse screaming, "I want Sen.
Yeah.
Where is Sen?"
Yeah.
And it's like,
That's big scary.
ugh, creepy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well, because he wants something pure, I think, right? Like that's all
yeah,
he's doing.
which is also
he
gross
needs
because
someone
she's
to
so
take something
innocent.
from him.
And she's
which is what
10.
I mean, to go with your allegory here, like, yeah, you want somebody to take he wants to produce something from his appendage
Right.
that another person takes.
Ew. Gross.
Yeah. And then also Lynn, though, complimenting her and being like,
Yeah.
"You did so well." It's kind of like you survived your first night with a client. Like,
And that's also like, I did not realize this while I was watching the movie. You had to bring it up for me to be like, "Oh my God, you're so right." But like, that sort of makes me sad because that's, yes, oh my God, congratulations, you did a good job, you survived your first night. But like, that's not what you want to be saying.
Yeah.
That's just the reality of the situation. Like, so there's this extra layer of like, which we see after the stink spirit, when Chihiro and Lin are staying up late and Lin stole some snacks and they're just like watching the sea. Lin says like, I'm going to get out of here someday. Just watch me. Like we see the reality of her.
Well, that's
like, she's playing the game, but she doesn't want to be
She's
here
like
either.
the mama, but she is just experienced.
She's just a kid too.
And it also explains why the other gals are so mean to Chihiro, because she's like the newest girl on the block. Spirits are asking for her.
Yeah.
Like, of course they don't like her, but it's kind of like.
But it's also hazing to an extent, right? Like, are you going to be one of us?
right. Well, yeah, because you wonder, like, Lin was once in Chihiro's exact position, and she just failed all the tests,
right?
Or she failed enough of the tests that she wasn't able to get away, right? Because Chihiro's just she's the protagonist. She's the compelling character because she confronts every single one of these rites of passage, and she manages to get through them, even if they're clumsy, even if she doesn't quite do it perfectly. And she knows how to court the friend she needs to do it along the way, which is the other end, right? Like, Lin seems almost a little bit like a loner. She's always by herself unless she's with Chihiro.
That's so true. Great
so maybe
point.
that's why
yeah.
she figured that out, right?
Yeah. And she didn't know that Haku could be a friend, right?
Yeah.
When Chihiro asks her if there are two Haku, she's like, Haku. Do you hear how I just pluralized that?
Haku.
Loved it.
That's what it Haku sounds like plural to me. He's like, Haku is the plural of Haku. Yeah. She asks if there are two Hakus, and Lin goes, boy, I hope not. Like, she doesn't even know that Haku can be a friend. She only knows the bad Haku, as it were. And so that, I agree. I hear what you're saying. It indicates that she's always been a loner. She's like, I can do this myself. She's not trying to. You're right. I am the Lin. You're right.
Oh, well, I didn't mean it this far in. I just meant.
But you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, like, she doesn't get that Haku is like.
Has more to him. She only sees the veneer.
But another reason he stole the seal is because, like, okay, I don't know if I'm going to remember my name. Then I'm going to start learning from this hoe. Like, she has a bathhouse. She's rich. Like, I'm going to learn all her spells and run off.
Yeah, I mean, he's her
Get
apprentice.
yours.
Sure. But he's still, it's interesting that he may not remember his name, but he remembers who he is, which is like, it seemed like that's something that could be lost without your name.
But I also think one of the reasons he bonded with Chihiro is because he remembered
her. For sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a great point. Like, that's a great point. It's not just Lin not knowing how to make friends. He felt a special bond. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the thing is, like, because Haku is a mirror of Chihiro, right? He doesn't have a home or family. And he rescued her before when she could have been lost, but in a very different way. And no one else here seems to have any memory of who they were or what they were, right? Like, there are plenty of people who are animated in a style that would make you assume they were human, but they
but they're
treat
not
the idea
human.
of a human as it's literally only Chihiro who is human, and that's because she stinks, right? Until she eats enough food.
Oh man, I should have watched this 5 times like you did Star Wars.
I watched it 3 times to prep for this because I was just it's just so good. Like, the first night I watched it, I was like, holy shit, I forgot how good this fucking movie is.
It's so good
because it's not just well written, it's also just it's gorgeous to look at, isn't it? Like,
it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Like, every bit of the animation is so perfect, and it makes you just want to puke looking at, like, CG animated stuff that's just lazy. And this has this grandiosity, but it also feels very human and very natural, right? Like, the lines aren't perfect.
And very,
nothing moves exactly the way it has to,
perfect.
but they use techniques to get around it. And so the action feels more real and more energized.
It feels very authentic to the story. Like, it feels very natural. It feels very natural, even though it's animation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, those opening moments with the, with the field, with the grass in the field blowing.
So stunning.
And like when they sort of look up the tree trunk, the one kind of gnarled tree, like everything just, it feels perfectly pastoral and idyllic, and you could very much shot for shot just real life most of it. And then it just allows itself to go bigger and bolder in such effective ways.
Expansive. It feels expansive. Like it feels like I believe that there's a whole world here.
But I have a wooden model at home. That's the bathhouse.
Oh, cool.
It was like a random Black Friday purchase. I'm so excited to put it together. And it has lighting and everything, like, a couple batteries or whatever. And then it's going to be like, it's one of those bookend.
Like a book nook.
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking rules.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I want one.
Yeah.
That's
Hell
so cool.
yeah.
So I want to, and then I'll have a place to put it. Like, I have a bookshelf. I can
Stick it
wiggle
in
around.
there.
Like,
You can put it next to the Miyazaki books that you've got.
yeah.
That's so cool. Okay. I
can't
we don't
wait.
usually ask this question, but I got to ask, like, what's your favorite part of this movie? And it doesn't have to be like a whole scene. It can just be like something that occurs.
Yeah. I think my favorite part is her being like amazed at all the fantastical spirits and running around the bathhouse the first time. And like, you called out the little ducks or birds or chickens, whatever they are. And I'm glad you asked, because it also brings up the radish spirit. And like one of the things I love about the radish spirit, or daikon really, which is like a specific Japanese radish, is he's harmless, but still
Imposing.
so imposing and like scary. But then he kind of helps her hide in the elevator, and then like pushes the button for her, and she's like, "Oh, thanks." Like when she's trying to like get up to you, Baba, or whatever. And I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah,
like,
thanks, dude.
Thanks, Radish Man.
And even when he does it, there's a moment where he doesn't turn his head to look at her. He just moves his eyes.
Just the side eye.
And she's so terrified when she makes eye contact briefly with him.
So scared. And then he's like, here's the button you need.
It's very like Ludo. Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that too, because it's like he's probably kind of stinky himself, right? He's radish.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Radishes have a distinct odor, so that could be like, I don't care, you can hang out
earthy.
with me. We smelly types hang out together in the elevator.
And I liked that I feel like he knew that they needed help early on. Like the minute they met, and then he follows them to the next elevator, he was like, these two clowns don't know what they're doing. They need a big old radish man to help.
Hell yeah, they do.
Well, and something about that is the spirits in Japanese, it's usually Shinto religion that's majorly focused on the spirits and everything. There are canon, like good ones and mean ones.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So, when it comes to like food spirits, water spirit, I mean, those are typically positive.
Okay.
Like everything doesn't have to be like a demon,
Right, yeah.
like the river spirit.
Yeah.
But I like that about what you're saying, because he's just like, oh boy, like I don't want to intrude, but also like
these two dummies. Let me just follow them and make sure.
Yeah.
Kelly, favorite part?
I think my favorite part is the boiler Spider-Man. He made me laugh every time, and I love that trope of the soft-hearted curmudgeon. I love that trope. It gets me every time. Like, I'm burly and I'm mean, but I'm gonna protect you. I love that trope. And I also loved the first time we see him, like, okay, so he's just been like stern with Chihiro, and she's backed up against the wall of like compartments, and one of his arms like reaches backward. He's not facing her at all. His eyes are not facing her, but his little hand like points directly at her and goes, "Move." And she has to like scoot out of the way so he can open
Yeah,
that
the
drawer.
man's organized.
Like
He
that
knows
just
where
made me
all his
laugh.
specific bath herbs
He
are
knows where it all
stored.
is. Yeah. That just made me laugh so much. And then his like super stretchy arm going up all the way to the top. I just loved him.
You know he's underpaid. And
Oh,
like,
for sure. But he's doing it for the love of the game.
he's got to be indebted.
He's doing it for the love of the game.
It reminds me of
He's protecting those soot sprites. And Lynn, probably.
And probably
Yeah,
Lynn.
definitely
She's bringing
Lynn.
And
in food all
however
the
many
time.
other girls. She's bringing him food.
Yeah. He reminds me of the fire from Howl's Moving Castle. I don't know if you've seen that
haven't
one.
seen it.
Yeah, no, that's a good
But
parallel for sure.
Yeah, so and it's also kind of boiler roomish, but this fire is basically keeping Howl's Moving Castle moving so it cannot go out. And there's a couple times where he almost goes out.
Almost.
And then there's a really cute scene where someone's making food and like tosses him the scraps and like a piece of bacon. He's just the fire, but he like eats it.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
That is cute.
Everybody loves a side
I like
of bacon.
that.
You know, without Spider Boiler Man,
Nothing works.
I mean, the bathhouse couldn't exist. Like
Exactly.
it's all there's no hot water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nate, what's your favorite
Yeah,
part?
what's yours?
I have a lot, but I mean, I'll start with the one that is my definite most favorite. I love when Yababa turns into Bird Yababa, which is like
Yeah.
her cloak
Yeah.
becomes like
She,
a
like, puts
snuggie
the cloak-
sleeping bag, and she does a
Yeah.
little head wrap, and she resembles exactly the bird version of her that also exists, which is just one of those Miyazaki things where that type of like big-nosed crone face has to be in every single movie, and this one just happens
he
to be
loves
multiple
it.
places. I love that. I'm a big fan of the three bouncing doofus heads that just like
Yes.
Those little guys. Oh my God. They're like your three pets. They're
They
Joe
also
and
helped
Haku and
Chihiro by
Ichiban.
pretending to be the baby.
Yeah, they do great, and the baby's
I think that
another
was a
thing that I
spell,
love.
though.
It could be.
I love.
I don't like the baby.
I love the function that the baby
Yes.
plays.
I didn't used to like the baby, but I love the baby, knowing that it's like the baby represents all of Chihiro's fear of new things and the unknown. It's like, I don't want germs, you know, and demands, right? And it's like, oh, she sees all of her immaturity reflected in one giant baby and goes, oh,
and it's
cool.
like, fuck this.
yeah.
So
No hurting.
annoying.
No hurting.
No hurting.
He squeezes her hand and it hurts.
I know. He tried to break her
Yeah, I know
arm.
he threatens to break her arm, and it like that's
It's
animated
rude.
pretty harshly. Where you're like, oh shit, that could break.
Yeah, there's like a jog in her arm. Yikes.
Miyazaki does do that a bit. Like similarly, when Haku's in his dragon form, it's very Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, all the blood and
where
everything.
she feeds him the medicine and he's like hacking up all the blood. Yeah, and it's like okay, like 80% sweet movie / horror. Like,
But I
it's-
think that that's sort of part of it. Like the whole movie leading up to that is like sometimes things are scary, but you can handle them. And here's proof. We're doing a scary scene now, but you can handle it, right? Like I think that is I think that that's intentional. I don't think that that's by accident.
No, I think it's like
I
it's a
am
very
glad that
aggressive
she,
pull
like-
to be like, hey, okay, in this scene now we have these little paper birds happening, this is my other favorite part. Is I love that sequence where the paper birds happen,
Yeah.
and when they come flying in, and Chihiro's closing the sliding doors, and they're all slapping up
and
against
they get
it.
stuck.
But like, yeah, Haku comes bursting into this space. He's like bleeding all out of every orifice. He's snarling. He won't be helped. And then he goes flying out, flinging more blood everywhere. And it's just, it's very, it's just
everywhere.
powerful.
yeah, but also like I'm glad she lets go because he's like gonna throw up
Yeah.
the thing, but she's like holding his mouth closed. So I was like, he's doing it. Let go. Let him throw up.
But she has to make sure he swallows the medicine. Hold on.
Whoop.
Hold on. We all have pets. This is what it's like to give them medicine. Don't barf, don't barf, don't barf.
Literally giving Ichiban medicine right now. But the shikigami that you're talking about, the little paper, I don't know, flying things.
Yeah.
They're in a lot of other Japanese myths and like, it's usually very exorcist driven.
Oh.
Like, this either a shikigami is like something that you summon to help you, or they can be used for like sealing things or whatever. So I think one of the reasons they're after him is because he has the seal.
Stole. Yeah.
And so it's really interesting. And Nate mentioned earlier, like, one of the funny things that happens is Haku slaps one of the shikigami with his tail. It's like the last one in the room, and it cuts in half, and it's Zeniba, but she goes, "Oh, paper cut."
Yeah.
And just like goes away. But it's interesting because like it's like the end of a long distance spell.
Okay, yeah.
Like, he ripped the paper.
Yeah.
Like, we're good.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And I love that I actually don't know why this is so funny to Zeniba, but when he finally hawks up the seal, there's the slug, and Chihiro steps on it.
Yeah.
But Zeniba is like, "You squashed it!" Like, she's so emphatic. And I don't know the like reason behind that. Like,
because it wasn't her spell, it was Yubaba's. That's what was controlling Haku.
Oh, yeah.
And so she's like, lol, 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 you freed him.
Yeah.
Lol.
And also give him my seal back.
She got it back.
Yeah, because I love they're sitting at the dining
there's
room table
no-
in her cute little cottage, and she's like, "So yeah, my sister and I are totally not alike, even though we look exactly like each other."
We looked the same, but she a bitch.
I think they both mean.
They're both mean, but I do think that Zeniba is nicer. Zeniba?
Yeah,
What
I
is
think
it?
it's Zeniba.
Zeniba.
I think it's just kind of
Zeniba.
like they're apex predators in this particular environment, right? Like they are.
Yeah.
They live outside of just being spirits because they control magic also. So they're just they're just witches. They're like the Wicked Witch of the East and of the West or whatever, and they run their shows.
I think I have a soft spot for Zeniba because she's into the fiber arts.
It's true.
Yeah.
This is true. It's timeless.
Bias.
Yeah. Well,
No, the fabric, you put it on the bias.
that's true. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do.
Oh, that was a deep one, listeners.
Hell yeah. Speaking of deep
Don't worry.
ones-
They're like, at least she's not talking about the history of fiber anymore. Yeah. Deep ones.
Yeah, it's time for the MouthGarf Report.
It's time for the MouthGarf Report.
MouthGarf.
The MouthGarf Report. Open wide for some lasagna. I hate Monday.
You get it.
I've done some really interesting research on Garfield and anime in the hopes of finding anything.
Ooh.
And what I found
Yeah.
is two weird wikis that have versions of a film called Garfield the anime-Ted movie.
Okay.
It is either called Garfield and Friends the movie, Garfield and Yuji movie, and one other title that I'm not too sure if that's even the thing. But the premise of this movie is somehow that an anime character incurs upon the Garfield and Friends reality, which would be Garfield plus Orson and all of the U.S. Acres characters from the 90s cartoon show. And that then they have to rescue the world that they live in.
Oh no.
They're very weird.
Because
Garfield is not about
all
that.
the poster art looks very evidently like hand drawn, and one of them looks like it was drawn in like Microsoft Paint. So I don't think these things
hell
actually
yeah.
exist, but they both have a 2019 date, and they say that they are connected to Toho
2019.
Animation too. So I don't know.
Fascinating.
Can you
Listeners,
hold up your phone and show us on the cam or something?
Yes. So
Listeners, if you have a beat on this, write in debutbuddies@gmail.com. What?
I like it.
So that's a poster that looks obviously hand drawn, but it also says from the director of Chicken Run, and then there's also this, which seems more legit. Like that looks professionally graphic designed.
Mm-hmm.
So perhaps a movie came out in 2019 where I guess an orange-haired maiden named Sakura, who lives with her grandfather in Tokyo, comes on an expedition to where everybody lives, which I guess is Arbordale. And they all end up going on some sort of anime hint adventure with Garfield. I just thought that was fascinating as an idea. Now, the other thing that complicates this is one of these wikis says that Rob Lowe plays Garfield.
Fascinating.
In the movie. Another one says it's Charlie Sheen.
You know, easily confused.
Yeah,
Both
similar.
have their problems, but I feel like in 2019, Charlie Sheen's much less likely to be the actual person doing a VO
I agree.
job.
It would be Rob Lowe. It would be Rob Lowe for sure. Well, although for
Tovolo.
VO,
I was rhyming.
thanks.
Because I mean, it also if
I
it's
don't know
international
because
production, like,
2019.
maybe, because the cast with Charlie Sheen is Charlie Sheen as Garfield. Macaulay Culkin is apparently in this movie.
Okay.
John Lithgow also, and Adam Sandler.
This cannot.
Like I don't know.
This
I'm
is not
buying
real.
that.
This is
That's
deep
point.
fake. Deep
Is
fake.
this AI?
So this is fine.
Have you checked justwatch.com? Non-spawn, would spawn?
No.
No,
I'm asking Nate.
I didn't.
Have you checked?
Okay, rude.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll never know then.
We won't.
You can
We
ask
can't
both
know.
of us.
It is it's unknowable. Like
It's
like
unknowable.
a once roaring but now covered river.
We can Snopes
RIP.
it.
Do you think Snopes has covered this?
It sounds very
Here's
important.
the thing: is the only
Yeah.
listings for this when I search it, it's these two wikis that pop up over the first 5 pages.
And now, are these Wikipedia or are
No,
these
they're like fan wikis.
Wiki.garf?
So it could all
Yeah,
be completely
yeah,
fictional,
yeah.
and somebody was just like, I got to make 2 so that people believe me when I make up my Garfield anime movie story.
Dude, this is fascinating. So curious. Even if they are made up, who did that?
Exactly.
And why?
Was it
That's
was it just to
fascinating.
reach us? Because if you want to be on the
I
MouthGarf
think
Report,
so.
email us, debutbuddies@gmail.com. You don't have to make up a movie that came out 6 years ago that doesn't exist.
It does help, though.
It does. Yeah, it gives us something to talk about when you're on the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for being here. Please spay and neuter your pet.
Bob Barker. His name was Barker, and he wanted you to take care of dogs.
Sorry, it's on my mind. Little Ichiban.
Little Ichiban just got the neuter.
Oh, yeah.
yesterday.
Okay, so I have a theory that what you have discovered is like someone getting their PhD in literature or something who has just had enough and is creating Garfield anime on the side, and you've stumbled upon like this trove
this
of
weird hobby.
this
outlet.
director, producer, director, artist, come
Writer,
on. Yeah.
star. It's Rob Lowe.
I kind of feel like both of those wikis are the actual real pathways to buying the children that people said you could order on Wayfair. It's just like through these weird Garfield wikis, you're going to get to that part of the dark web.
Wow, I never knew that Garfield could be attached to spiriting away people.
I'm saying.
Dude, Garfield's attached to everything on a long enough timeline.
Lasagna.
Lasagna. The other MouthGarf Report thing I have is something that I shared with you, Kelly, over text, but I figured I would share with the listeners, is that I saw an article that may or may not actually mean anything at all, but they were talking about how scientists are currently working on a drug that you can use to regrow teeth the way sharks do.
Oh.
So that human beings would just pop a new one out. Now, I mentioned on text, Kelly, that this would hurt the resellers market, because it would. Like, all of my teeth immediately become worthless if suddenly it's like, oh, everybody just grows like a
And
million.
you're an avid collector. Yeah. Yeah. It becomes, supply and demand. Supply is too high.
Yeah. I'm the only demand after a certain point. The other side.
Would you continue to collect? Would you continue to collect if you know that they were grown like ad hoc?
I mean,
What if you knew that they were like aftermarket editions? Would you still collect
yeah, I think
them?
it starts becoming that thing of like, remember when Magic the Gathering was a limited series, and that's actually like a whole thing. This happens a lot with cards, where they're like, we printed like 5,000 of this one card, and that's the only amount we're gonna do. And then they'll re-release it with a different border, and they'll be like, we're gonna print 20,000 of that now. You want the coveted original version. So I would just have to acquire teeth from when this becomes a thing.
Original teeth.
And that's really the rule.
How are you going to verify? We have to figure out how you can tell the.
Hello,
we have
Antiques
authenticity.
Roadshow.
But this is a whole new market. We haven't been studying this. I don't know what the new teeth look like. Like, what are the tells that it's a new tooth? Is it the
they
coloration?
have
I think the
rings
new
like
teeth are blue,
trees?
right? Because that way you can connect to other
perfect.
teeth wirelessly.
Oh no,
It's not. I see what you did there.
I
yeah.
know, but you got to get ready.
Save it.
You got to get warmed up.
Oh my god.
No, the other thing this impacts is like what happens to dentists in general.
True.
I mean,
Well-
honestly, even now, what happens to them?
Well, that's good.
Like, I feel like once you see so many mouths and teeth, like I would become a hermit.
I think what you have to do is
Oh,
figure
you
out what
think
your
so?
dentist's real name is and tell them, and they will turn into a dragon or a boy, and they will just go away.
Oh, Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin, Haku.
I think it's more like a gynecologist. Like if I see one more tooth.
And you know the dentist
Okay.
did get that like speculum for your mouth recently.
And I don't mean to be sexist about it. Like that can also be proctologist.
Yeah. Any
like,
orifice, really.
Yeah, just,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, any of the holes.
the giblets.
Yeah.
Ears, ear doctors,
Yeah.
etc.
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
Nate, have you tried the non-Q-tip thing that you can put in your ear with
Have
like
you
a flashlight
seen-
on it?
Have you seen your own eardrum is what we're
Oh,
asking.
I mean, no, I haven't, and I'm not sure I want to.
have you seen
Like,
eardrums?
don't.
You don't.
You do not.
do not. Are you familiar with what an eardrum looks like?
Yeah. I mean, I've looked at like the images of like the drawings of them, and then also like a couple of photos and
Drawings,
stuff.
though. You've seen Okay,
No,
photos.
you need to see your own eardrum.
No, you don't. You don't
no,
want to.
you have to join us.
Okay.
No,
Well,
don't.
Join us, Nate.
No,
I'll try to track down one of
don't.
those. Where can I acquire one of these eardrum viewing devices
Amazon.
that you speak of?
I have
Non-spawn.
one.
I
I've
got
only
rid
used
of
it
mine.
once.
I got rid of mine because
There's
it was
multiple
cursed.
tips. I'll throw the one that I used
Yeah.
away, and you can have the other one.
Can you use it to view other stuff? Like, is it limited to ears and eardrums?
Oh.
You could look at teeth if you wanted to.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's
It's got a camera in the tip and it connects to your phone so you can see what the image is on your
So
phone.
you can spelunk
So you
in
can
anything
navigate.
with this device.
You can spelunk.
Yeah.
great.
You can for sure. If you need to sound with it, you're welcome to. I don't know what he's
I don't
into.
know about that.
You could sanitize it. No, Matt and I have the exact same story. We did not do this like in tandem. We didn't communicate with each other. Matt was just telling me this one day and I was like, literally same story. So we both bought this device to look into your eardrum, to look into your ear canal independently, specifically because we were like, is there gunk in there? I'm scared of, am I cleaning correctly?
Yeah, like I've been using Q-tips for 25 years.
And
what
they
have I
say
done?
that that's like jamming the earwax down in there. And so
Liar.
liars, because we both looked into our ears clean as a whistle. So Q-tips are fine.
You can also ear candle, I guess, if you want to do that. But I feel like that's dicey
you
too. You don't really
can.
want an open flame
Those are
toward the
fake,
inside of
though.
your head.
That's scary. It's scary. But yeah, sure. So for the home listener, Matt shrugged at me like, well, I could die. And And I was like, yeah, I mean, I guess me too. But I don't know that I want to go ear candling.
Next Final Destination movie, Ear Candle.
candling.
Yeah. We're just gonna burn out
Yeah.
some bad thoughts. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Like it just
Yeah.
goes into their brain. Like, oh God.
But listeners, if you're thinking about getting this device to look at your ear, don't. Because let me describe in a single word what your eardrum looks like. Milky.
Great.
Yuck.
It's so gross.
It's so gross. The
that's the
minute
reason
I
I
saw it,
called
I was
her.
like, no.
Like I'm going through my ear. I'm like being careful. I'm like, no wax.
No wax.
No
So
wax.
clean. I'm doing a good job.
And then I
Turn
get
a corner.
to this. Yeah. And I'm like, what's that? It's like a mystical, it's like the wall of death in Harry Potter. And then I was like, oh my God, it's my eardrum.
Foul.
It looked like a full cataract eye.
Yes.
Like, it was
that's
so
what it looks like.
gross.
I was like, that is none of my business. That's
Yeah,
none
no,
of my
there's a
business.
reason why we're not inside out. Like you,
Yeah,
Right?
what
exactly.
you see is
It's
what
gross
you're
in
supposed
there.
to see. Like everything else is supposed to not be visible unless someone is looking for a very
Like-
specific reason, and
So
presumably they're
disgusting.
trained.
Don't look.
Like teeth.
Yeah. Well, look, like
Well,
you ever
Nate's a
look, this is
trained
the thing that actually
professional.
happened the other night. Like I got a little stoned, and I was like looking in. I brushed my
Nice.
teeth, and I was looking in the mirror, and just like you kind of like
Yeah.
open your jaw really wide and start looking at like how weird it is to have a mouth.
Yes.
You know,
I
Because
haven't done
it's
this,
just
but I
like
will.
you just are all wet meat and muscles on the inside, and
Gross.
it's strange.
Yuck. It is. Having a human body is
Right.
weird. I don't like it.
You know, if you just lick the inside of your lips right now, the vestibule, can we all just,
Yeah, I'm doing it.
that's what's in your butthole.
I
just
know.
so you
It's
know.
also in your vagina.
It's the same.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
So you kind of just licked your own butthole.
Yeah. Well, it's a little different. No, I have a distinct memory of my sex ed teacher being like, stick your finger in your mouth, feel your cheek. That's a vagina.
Oh, God.
I mean, that's I guess better than fucking a pie.
I was,
True.
I mean, now I get why blowjobs are such a thing.
Right. It's the
the
same.
same.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for the teeth.
Except for the
It's true.
teeth. Nate?
Look. There, it's a buyer's market.
You know, we've
That's all
never
I'm saying.
covered this.
It's a buyer's market on
My
teeth.
friend Shelby has a necklace of teeth.
Oh,
Okay.
you know what? I tried to get Nate. Well, I didn't try to. I specifically decided not to. But I was in like an oddities store, and there were like collar cufflinks where you would put like a tooth on each collar with a chain in between. And I considered getting it for
Yeah.
Nate.
You sent a text with a picture of it. Yeah,
That was
very
enough.
cool.
Yeah. It was like $90. If it were cheaper,
No,
I would have done
like,
it for the bit.
That's like a $5 weird thing to get.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
don't- yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, just use your own teeth.
I'll do my own teeth.
Especially when
next
you can
time.
grow them back.
Free.
Yes. No.
I don't know.
I'll pay somebody to do it and tell you that they were mine.
Great.
So Nate, my MouthGarf contribution, which kind of is one of the reasons I like balk at growing teeth back. So when I
Oh,
was
God.
in third grade, like 11 years old, I fell on like one of the big toys in the playground, like the big things. And my head ricocheted off the fireman pole that you like
okay.
slide down back into like the ladder. And so all 6 of my top front teeth, baby teeth, went up into my permanent teeth, and I shattered my palate.
Oh shit.
And I had like just like 8 teeth like just sitting in my mouth. And they told my mom like, "Oh, he busted his lip. Can you come get
Wow.
him?" And like there's
Casual.
an ambulance there. I had to have facial reconstruction surgery. Like this awesome man, I'm so sorry for him, but he had to fly back from his vacation in Hawaii with his family to fix my face.
Oh, God.
And I only lost 1 tooth from all of that.
Nice.
Yeah, and you look
Yeah.
great. I will
He was
say, like,
good.
for the listener,
Oh, thank
like,
you.
I would never be like, oh wow, that's a reconstructed face. I'm sure, right? Like, you would never say that.
Thank you. I mean, it's all internal, but
No, but that
Oh,
palette
God,
stuff
can
is
you
no
imagine?
joke. That is very
no
bad.
joke.
Like, you don't want to spend your life
Yeah.
being able to like tongue your brain stem.
Yeah. And can you imagine your mom arriving and being like, "Oh, his teeth are through. He busted his lip."
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there like with my mouth in front of my hand in front of my mouth because I am embarrassed and like there's literally teeth and nerves.
Yeah.
Like
God.
only nerves connecting to like my soft tissue. And so my mom comes in. The good news is it didn't hurt anymore because it couldn't
Too much.
really. And I was just like, "Hi, Mom," and like moved my hand, and she's like, "Oh my God!" Like immediate emergency visit. And my dad, who's
Yeah.
like a super biker, badass, like strong man,
Tough guy.
faints at the sight of blood.
Yeah.
So my mom goes with me, and this is happening, and my poor dad keeps walking up to the window and is like, "Oh," and they like have to get him a bed because he doesn't want to leave, but he like cannot
But he can't look at it.
do it.
That's really sweet.
So I had braces and like orthodontia work for 11 years.
Oh God.
Yeah.
My MouthGarf is that. Okay, so I just moved halfway across the country and I lost one thing.
One thing.
I lost only one thing in the move. And it was my Sonicare toothbrush, non-spawn, wood spawn. How
Non-spawn.
non-spawn, wood spawn. How did I lose my toothbrush? Here's what I remember. So I drove across the country and I knew that I was driving across the country. And so I know that I packed the Sonicare and I was like, I will use a manual toothbrush on the drive. So in my suitcase was the manual toothbrush, but somehow the electric toothbrush is just fucking gone. And I remember that I put it in my purse. I took the head off, threw that away, put the base in my purse, but it is not in my purse. And I have emptied every single bag that I own. I cannot find this goddamn toothbrush. So I don't know where it could possibly be.
Could it be in the one box of art that you haven't?
No, because
Finished
I have
unpacking?
opened that box and dug through it. And
Just
this is
checking.
this is a great question because you know what else is in there is the little bag that I keep in my suitcase full of like travel toiletry stuff. And so I had the same thought. I was like, it's got to be in the box. It's with the travel toiletry stuff. No, it's not in there. I have no idea where this toothbrush went. No idea. And so I kept putting off. So I've just been using a manual toothbrush for the last
Savage.
6
Yeah.
weeks, 2
Horrible.
months that I've been here. Savage, brutal. Teeth have not felt clean. And so last week I finally was like, I got to replace it. I just have to replace it. So I replaced it. My teeth feel so clean right now, dude.
It's
Like-
wild. Like, you forget how not
It's
clean your teeth are with a
crazy.
regular plain old toothbrush until you have to use one for multiple days and you get back.
Yep. Got back to it and was like, this is, I'm going to say it's better than sex. This is
Well,
so
you know, the
good.
inside of
My
your
teeth
mouth.
are so clean
Right?
inside of my mouth.
We now have to do Kelly's Clone Watch to see if somebody managed
Was
to
it
get
you,
some DNA off that
Nate?
toothbrush and they're making another Kelly. Just saying.
She can take my place. I'm done.
Maybe she already has.
No. No,
Am I
I would
her?
know.
Oh,
I'd be like, what did we talk about that night? We got 13 Manhattans.
no idea.
And that would be the correct answer.
See, that's how I know it's still Kelly. Because clone Kelly would be like, oh, obviously this. And I'd be like,
Wrong.
And that was the MouthGarf Report.
Ba-dum.
Are you ready to play a game?
no spawn.
Ready to play
Yeah.
a game.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Woo! Woohoo!
All these are going to be kind of Japan related, kind of this movie related, kind of other stuff related. You're going to love it.
Happy.
Spirits.
Matt's
have a great time.
excited.
I've been practicing.
Hell yeah. I think you're going to do great.
I've sent
You
Nate
already
some
mentioned
screenshots
one
of the
these,
clues.
So we're on the way. We're on the way. This is going to happen.
Okay.
Number 1, Falkor, Smaug, and Haku are all famous examples of this mythical creature.
Got
And
it.
this is Jack Kerouac's 1957 beat novel about jazz, poetry, drugs, and long drives across the United States.
Drag on the road.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, I do.
Nailed it.
Thanks.
Drag on the road. Number 2. This is the practice of magic involving communication with the dead by summoning their spirits as apparitions or visions for the purpose of divination. And this is a 1984 Indiana Jones-like comedy adventure film starring Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner.
Whoa.
Do you think it's seance or?
Wait. Necromancing the stone.
Necromancing the Stone. You see what I did there?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah. Very good.
God, I loved Romancing the Stone.
I didn't ever see it. It took me a minute to pull it
Oh, I
from
meant
the
the
archives.
store.
Oh, I remember Romancing the Stone, the store.
Oh, so much patchouli.
So much patchouli.
God, I was so down. And those little like metal balls you can roll in your hand that go
Oh yeah, the little clangy the bell
Needed it.
ball things.
medicine balls.
Okay.
They should put that on FSA.
You can use your last
I'm sorry,
$1,000
Nate.
to
Question
bundle
3.
some balls. Number 3. This influencer and professional wrestler took a controversial trip to Japan in December of 2017 to visit the Okogihara forest, then posted footage of himself finding a corpse of a suicide victim to his YouTube channel.
Oh.
And
okay.
this is an alliterative, compact toy line of inch-tall dolls and accessories sold by Mattel.
I've got it. Do you?
I don't think so, but I want to.
Yeah, keep going.
It's like Jake Paul Pocket, like Jake Polly Pocket.
There you go.
It's Logan
Right?
Polly Pocket, but yes, you see what I did
Well,
there.
well,
it was
fine.
Logan Paul, not Jake.
Yeah!
Jake is a professional
Well, they're both
boxer.
lame.
Tomato,
Logan is a
tomato.
No hitting.
Okay, well,
No hitting.
no hitting.
Okay, number 4.
I did it.
You did
Sorta.
it. You did.
Good enough. I'll
Good
take
enough.
it.
Good enough.
Number 4. This well-known do-gooder ghost who once turned into Devon Sawa definitely deserves a spa
Yep.
day. And this is an untraceable firearm constructed by a private individual rather than a gun manufacturer or government entity.
Casper.
Casper.
Can you say the second clue?
Yeah,
again?
and this is an untraceable firearm constructed by a private individual rather than a gun manufacturer or government entity. They tend also to not be
But I think
registered,
it-
which was why former President Joe Biden was concerned about them.
I think it's probably Casper the Friendly Ghost. Something. And from Nate's face.
Yeah,
just
from
then.
Nate's face just then.
Casper
So it's
the
ghost.
Friendly Ghost Bomb.
Ghost gun?
Yeah.
Ghost. Oh, that's it? Casper the Friendly
You
Ghost
see what
gun?
I did there? Yeah, ghost guns are the things that can get really tricky. They're dangerous. Or just
Okay.
any unregistered weapon.
I didn't realize that's what they were called.
I was going
I don't
Mind
like that.
Bullet. Like, is that 1984 or Fahrenheit 452? Which one
It's probably Fahrenheit.
do they have to worry about getting a Mind Bullet?
I think that's
I
Fahrenheit,
don't know.
Yeah.
Listeners, write in. Debut
yeah. That's
bits at
right. Let us know. Correct us.
Which had it first? Next time. I'm having so much fun with that.
Yay.
All right, last one, number 5. Number 5. Unlike Spirited Away's rampaging No-Face, this former district attorney turned divided supervillain can't do anything without flipping a coin. And this
okay.
is a weekly news, politics, and public affairs program airing Sundays on CBS, and also one of the longest running news programs in the history of television.
Two-Face Fox News.
I'm trying to come up with a connection point.
When you started with District Attorney, I was like, Kamala.
Oh, sure.
Sorry.
District Attorney, yes.
I love that you focused on Two-Face and I was like Harvey Dent. Like we're coming at it from both angles here.
Also,
Harvey
like
Birdman,
now
Attorney at Law.
I'm hearing
Bird law, bird.
dogs, dog law,
There it is.
lawblog.com.
That was very good. Very good. Two-Face.
Is that what it was?
Two-Face,
You got
Two-Face.
Two-Face is correct. You need the name of the program.
Okay.
This is a Sunday morning politics.
Will you say the
program.
second part again? Sunday morning.
PBS. Arthur. No, I'm sorry. I don't know.
I don't know either. Hold on. Okay, no,
Wait,
hold on.
Good Morning America? No.
It's going to connect with. Okay, is this a good connection or one of the
Oh, it's
connections?
a
that
good
upsets
connection.
me?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay. Two-Face.
Is it fully face or is it like
fully
eight?
face.
Two-Face The View.
It's fully face.
Two-Face The View.
No, the name of the program will start with the word face.
It does, yeah. And they do face the something.
Do they face the music?
They do not. But
Okay.
when it comes
Do they
to
face the
representative
times?
politics, this would be the entity that you would face.
The Machine. The Man.
Rage Against. Face the.
Bullshit.
I mean, it's true. It's probably true.
Okay, I'm thinking. Two-Face the...
Who's on it?
Pretty, like, lots of politicians come on this show. They get asked tough questions.
Okay.
What
Great.
channel?
CBS.
CBS. Okay.
Susie
Face
Orman? No.
the
It's another word for country.
nation.
Put it all together.
Forgot the first part. Hold on.
Two-Face the Nation.
Two-Face the Nation. You see what I did there?
Okay, we did it.
Nate, that show doesn't exist.
Nate, which did you think was the hardest one?
I mean, obviously it was that one because I really was like, I
Well,
don't know if anybody knows
now-
what Face the Nation is.
No.
They don't.
Because if you're younger than me, you exist in a post paying attention to TV on Sunday morning. Like I remember seeing Face the Nation.
Nate's
because there wasn't anything else
130.
on.
I was going to church. That's a lie. I only went to church once, and my parents were like, believe everything they say because it's church. And then they talked about Jonah getting eaten by a whale, and I was like, oh my God, this is terrifying. And my mom was like, okay, never mind.
We're
Spirited
done
Away level
then.
stuff.
Spirited Away.
Yeah.
That whale is no face.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He
Say your
gobbled
prayers
you.
or a whale's gonna eat you.
Whale's gonna eat you.
Chomp.
Speaking of other things that need to eat, it's time to talk Debs.
How many Debs? How many Debs? How many Debs? How many Debs?
Debs.
I mean, obviously, can we do halves?
Yeah, you can do
Yeah,
halves.
of course. I mean, I'm going
Yeah, I don't
5
know why
Debs.
you need
if it
halves.
helps.
This is a 5 Deb movie for sure.
Yeah, this is a 5 Deb movie.
Okay.
You don't have to do 5.
I was
You
going to
can
be
do halves.
polite and do 4.5, but I really felt 5.
Yeah.
And then I didn't want to be the guest host that's like, wow, you guys hate my movie.
No, you can just always rank what's in
No.
your heart. It's 5 Debs. It's 5
This is
Debs.
undeniably one of the best movies that's ever existed.
Yeah. This is such a delight. It's so wholesome. It's so like transportive. Like it's so like if you just watch it, you feel like you're there.
I have such great taste.
It's true.
You really do.
No, really, but thank you all for having me. Like, this has been so fun.
Oh, yeah.
So fun.
Not that we have to wrap, but I just wanted to say, like, I wasn't sure what to expect today, and I had such a great time, and you're both great hosts.
Well, thank you. That's very nice.
And I feel like we covered all the things that I could think about, you know, in this short amount of time. And it's so clear to me that you both were invested and like really interested in the topic. So I appreciate you having me. It was
Absolutely.
really fun.
I would love
Yay!
to, if we're all in the same place at some point, to do like a watch along of this movie, because I think there's more stuff we could go into, and it would be easier to engage with it almost on a scene by scene basis, to be like, oh my God, that's so
Yeah.
cool. I forgot to bring that up. Because it's just so rich with so many beautiful and interesting things, like from the visuals to the
Yeah.
ideas. And like I originally saw this movie probably in like '02, maybe '03.
So right when it came out, basically.
And I like I don't think, I mean, look, I was like 22. I don't think I got it. I was kind of checked out of what this movie was offering in my like early
Yeah.
adulthood, and rewatching it again these last couple of times, like it hit me in a very whole new way, where I was just like, yeah, no, this is perfect. This is like what
yay.
everyone needs, because it is like, it's a bunch of tests. It's a bunch of getting past the tests while not losing yourself. It's in fact about passing
Yeah.
the tests and finding yourself along the way,
And
instead of
making
like,
sure to
oh,
hang on
well, the
to
only way
yourself.
if I'm
Yeah,
gonna get through
finding
this is by
yourself.
giving up on the things I believe in. She holds tight to everything she believes in, and she wins for doing that. I fucking love it. It's what we
Yeah.
need in an especially divided time in the world too. Is like, no, be principled
God,
people.
yeah.
It will work. Like, do that. You don't need to cave into bullshit. So yeah, it's lovely. It's just a wonderful movie.
It's so sweet. It's so like, I mean, and even God, even while you were saying that, it made me think about the end of the movie where she's holding tight to her mother again, even though her mom is like, stop clinging. Like she's still doing it, even, which is the same that she was doing at the beginning
Yeah.
of the movie. And even after all this, she's clinging not just to her mother, but to who she is. She's still just a little kid, even if she's brave and has been through all this. Oh, what a sweet movie.
And she almost looks back when she's not
She
supposed to.
almost looks back.
Yeah.
Almost.
Well, that's the thing. Like at the beginning
But
of the
she
movie, she's
remembers.
clinging to her mother because she's afraid. And at the end of the movie, she's clinging to her
Yeah.
mother because she's happy to be back with her mother.
Yeah, she knows what she
Like,
could
yeah,
lose.
she's not afraid of what's to come. She's clinging for a completely different reason that is more elevated and
Yeah.
less like, it's less sort of lizard brain reactionary, and it's more like, no, I understand what I could
Right.
have lost.
It's so much
Yeah.
more nuanced.
And
yeah.
they weren't, I mean, like the most amazing pigs.
No,
either.
they
No,
were,
yeah,
no, they were bad
They're
pigs.
all
They were bad
frothy
parents.
and like, bleh. Like, all right.
That frog just like slapping
Enough of
the
that.
dad in the face and knocking him off the stool.
Yes, with the
Yeah,
spatula.
yeah. It's great.
Okay.
Wow, that's good pig sound.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I learned it from that one insurance commercial.
Okay. Oh,
Listeners,
You've shown me
on our
this.
next episode, we are going to go way back to the early days of the internet, which will be roughly around the time that this movie came out. So, shrug. But we're going to talk about
Perfect.
the original first meme that used to happen. If you're not familiar with this, there was a thing where like you would go into a comment section and just comment first to try to be the first person to
First.
comment. And there's a rich history. And if there isn't, Kelly and I are going to shoot the shit after we talk
We'll
about
find
that
it.
for 5 minutes.
we'll
It's gonna be
find
great.
it.
We will find the depths. So join us on the next episode for that. Matt, do you have anything you want to plug?
Oh gosh. This show. I'm gonna
Oh.
totally like farm this out to all my friends. I hope everyone listens.
Wonderful.
It's so good. You've been awesome.
Yeah, tell people to email too. Like we will read the emails on the
Yeah.
air. I want to do that. I want to make that more of a segment. It's fun.
Debutbuddies@gmail.com. Email us. Have your friends email us.
Just wait until you hear 2 episodes before this one. We got a great email about buying meat beef from us.
Meat
And
beef.
and I read it on the air. And I think it's going to birth a movement.
I think so too. We're meat vendors
true.
now.
Nate, have you seen the little girl that says,
I smell like beef.
beef. I smell like beef. I smell like beef.
I haven't, but now I
I'll
want
send
to.
it to you.
And I will be seeing it right after this, right after we're done recording. That clocks like a J-horror thing, that a kid would just be like, I smell like beef.
Basically.
And wait till you see her face, though. It's so cute.
It really sells it.
She's
yeah.
definitely doing a bit.
I love it. I love it. Listeners, if you like this show, please subscribe, rate, review us wherever you listen. Go to Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars, and comment What do you love about Spirited Away? Have you ever been spirited away? Do you have connections with ghosts? Do you remember your name? Are you a river spirit? Let us know in the comments. That's all we need, just 5 stars.
Tell us your weird spirited away stories from when you were a kid. Like you were out walking in the forest and something spooky happened. Tell us. We want to
Did you get
know.
woodsy?
Debut
Talk
buddies
to us about your
at
woodsiness.
gmail.com. Yeah.
If you like the music, it's all Michael J. O'Connor. You want to check out Michael J. O'Connor's new band, go to Michael J. O'Connor and the Cold Family.bandcamp.com. They are great. You can also still go to YouTube and check out the most awesome protagonist live reunion video. It's great. It's about an hour and 10 minutes of fantastic acoustic music played in a living room, and they fucking rule. You got to check it out. If you want to read books of all kinds of speculative literary reason and creation, check out Spaceboy Books. Go to readspaceboy.com. You'll find stuff that I had a hand in editing and publishing, but not writing.
No, you've got books on there.
Yeah, I mean, I wrote a couple of them, but not in a while.
Nate. Stop being humble.
We're going to talk firsts. Like the comment? First
First.
first? Is that what we're going to call it? I don't know.
First.
No,
I
I'm
guess
first.
so.
No, me.
First.
Me.
And until then, don't eat their food.
Don't eat their food.
Don't eat their food.
Yoha!
Yoha.
Yoha!
Bye, buddies.